Okay, so when last we left the wonderful band that is the Six Heads,
Six heads.
Six
we
heads.
were on the staircase to a crypt. The moments that had led us up to there was finally decrypting the mask of Varyas and coming to a realization that possibly the information on the mask should not have been discovered. And after that information was discovered, Varyas disappeared and fled into the day, I guess, and started to, and you believed, started to head up to the north in order to travel to the underworld. In hot pursuit, you followed some leads, and with the assistance of the priests of Athreos, gained passage up to Iroas. Sorry, not up to Iroas, sorry, up to Akros, where you were able to purchase some mounts with the help of a local contact of the Colosseum. You each purchased yourself a warhorse that was named after one of the champions of the gods, bar one person's horse. Amos's horse was called Night Howler because it was a good name. It's the name of a magic card from Chaos.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You travelled over towards the city of the dead, towards the crypts of the lost. After the travelling for the rest of the day and coming across various small groups have returned, you eventually managed to find your way into the crypts, and after asking for some help or some guidance by some of the returned and then giving them proper burial, they guided you to the center of the crypts of the lost, where you came across a tall mausoleum. What is the word?
Yep.
Upon entering, you went down the staircase, went down and descended into the mausoleum, only to discover that the area down there was guarded by a sentinel. Unfortunately, the sentinels did discover you before you were able to hide, and the ensuing fight, brought some of you relatively close to some scary moments. But as the Six Heads has often done, managed to come out victorious. There were some interesting moments of fighting from the ceiling, being knocked off the ceiling, and some other questionable choices, we might say. Certain characters maybe having wet themselves, but we will. From there, the large skeleton has fallen, and you all stand around it, trying to regain your breath. Fluffy holding his great axe, and it just kind of resting on the ground as he almost struggles to lift it.
Yeah, I'm like dragging it. Like if I can't actually carry it.
I suggest anyone who has health potions possibly give them to Fluffy or Lyndall.
I have 2 health potions.
Can I suggest?
Yeah, go ahead.
That we move out of the stairwell first.
Yes.
And that we
Head back to the room with the
head
horses.
back to the room with the horses and be as quiet as possible. Has anyone got anything? Oh, is Gideon with us? Is Gideon still with us?
Gideon's outside. I'd like to do a quick check.
Yeah. Easy.
His
Roll
face.
me a perception check. Gideon is outside on a nearby
That's right.
crypt,
Watching the
watching the
watching
entrance and
that's
kind
right.
of around that area.
Can you change Gideon without
High rolls.
Can you change Gideon without
22.
seeing him? Like change his form?
No,
Okay.
Like an hour?
I have to perform a
Okay.
ritual.
Yeah, I'm just
So
thinking.
it's 22 on the perception.
No real change. There's still the returned that are looking around, although it does seem that the noise did carry, and there are some returned that seem to be kind of looking over inquisitively at the mausoleum.
How
the
far
noises-
up the stairs? Like, are we at a point where we can see out the mausoleum in
You
some
can't
way?
see out, but you're like close to the top.
Well,
You're,
halfway up.
like there's like they're a little bit further than halfway. It's like 60, 70 meters of stairs. You guys are up there like 50 meters,
Right.
like from the bottom.
Is
Does the sentinel fall apart upon death,
Yeah, I
or
was
does
about
it
to
stay
ask this.
intact?
Oh, it kind of just like falls apart into like
Is it
into
suspicious?
like he's mostly together.
We should grab everything.
It's like a 10-foot tall skeleton on the staircase.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a
Ominous
lot of
pile
pieces.
of giant.
Can we grab as much as we
I
can?
suggest as we move towards that, we gather as much as we can of the skeleton and
Does
move it.
Does it look like, though, just before we waste our time, does it look like in the area that there's been a battle kind of thing? Say, like, if we were to clear all the pieces, would it look like anything has been disturbed?
It's going to be a fair bit of hulking, like Leonin blood on the ground.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of Leonin blood. There's a bunch of human blood. There's
Lindor
Press
blood.
it.
a bunch of
Prestidigitation?
there's a bunch of sword
Prestidigitation?
marks. Yeah, if you want to like, you look at it and you're like, okay, this place is a mess.
Yeah.
But you could probably get rid of the obvious signs of like recent battle. But it's just whether or not they can see the difference from like the sword marks and stuff, because you can't prestidigitation away like gouge marks into the stone and stuff.
Is it dark?
Would it be
down
fair
the
to say
stairs?
we take like 30 minutes to like clean that up before we?
The staircase is dark, yes. Other than the
Maybe
light
we
that
should
you guys are giving off.
Just quickly,
Maybe
before
we should make-
if we commit to doing this, we then can't take a short rest. I don't think we can risk it. We can't do both.
We don't know how long it's going to take for them to get here. We were.
I think-
might have been.
I'm going to go in the other room. I'm just going to walk down the stairs. I'm going to drag one bone with me and take it into the room, and I'm going to lie down and curl up and have a nap.
Another thing to think about. This is a sentinel of the. We don't know. Like, we could have dispatched it for now, right? Like, it's a pile
true.
of bones and armor. It doesn't mean that after a certain period of time, it doesn't reassemble itself and go back to guarding
Elaeda know that?
the river.
Fluffy,
Would Elaeda know
how
that?
quick can
Roll me
How quick can you dig a hole in high bones?
religion check.
I'm a
or
cat, not a
history.
dog.
wow.
I'm more likely to kill the animal than bring it back to you alive, ripped to shreds.
As to whether or not you've been taught about it by your scholars or you've researched it. So whichever one you think applies more.
I would have said scholars. I mean, it makes sense for us to understand how the underworld really works.
So history then.
Yeah, so 17.
17. You haven't really heard. None of the research that you've done suggests that they come back once they've been dispatched. Like once they've been destroyed. From what you know, the hardest part is getting them to stop. But once they stop, they should stay there.
Should stay dead. All right.
Okay, so we probably don't
You're
have to
pretty
worry
sure?
about it coming back.
Should we be making more of an effort to make the? Because I don't think you really hide the fact there was a fight here. Could we at least make it look like it's happened a long time ago? I mean, the bones can stay here, and the gouge is going to stay, so we can sort of dust up the place more than tidy it up. That might be.
At least make it an effort if somebody wanted to see if something happened. It'd be more than them just casually walking by. So I would agree with that. I don't know what we need to do that. Like if we need to, I'll start prestidigitation in the blood up and like the things that would make it like
Yeah.
the
So
hair and stuff
I
like
think
that. So
Lyndall and Elaeda, if you'd like to make me a survival check to make this scene attempt to kind of look like a fight that happened a while ago, to like clean up the mess.
Can I just assist Lyndall? Give him my role.
I don't know if that's gonna help, but sure.
yeah, my survival isn't crazy good, but natural 19, so 20. Yeah, 24. No, 23. 23.
So are you getting rid of the skeleton, or are you leaving it there?
No, we'll just leave the skeleton there. We'll just make it look
So
like
you're just making
something.
trying to make the fight look like it happened a while ago, maybe.
Yeah, even if it's just days ago, it's better than it happening just moments ago. So.
Okay. Sure. You two work at it for a little bit. It doesn't take you too long, maybe 10, 15 minutes. Using prestidigitation on the various blood splats that you see, and using some other spells, and just generally like scuffing up around the areas to make the strikes seem like they maybe happened a little bit ago, like they weren't as recent. And you're pretty happy with the job you've done. You think, like if you were walking down the stairs again, you probably wouldn't pick that it happened like an hour ago. So, like like that it didn't happen like 20 minutes ago. You're pretty happy with the work.
While
Yep.
while they're doing that, can I have a look over the sentinel for anything?
Sure.
I'll get
Just while
Lyndall,
all this is happening, is right if I flash into Gideon every, say, like,
Yeah,
30
that's
seconds
fine.
or so, just a quick check. Yep.
Lyndall, have you updated your HP for the hex curse?
I did not. Good call.
It didn't look like you did.
Had you cursed it?
Yeah, I did.
You had.
He has Hexblade cursed it, yeah.
So, it's between like the skeleton bones. It's got like this large ornamental helmet, which is now kind of damaged, and is like way too big for anyone that you've seen. And it's got there's various plate and armor pieces over its body that are relatively damaged now as well. The main thing that remains intact is a large amulet, which looks like it's probably made out of gold, with a symbol on it, which you recognize as being the symbol of Erebos.
Mm-hmm. I'll grab the amulet.
Sure. And in the pockets, or like in like the in like a little satchel at its hip, are 2 gold coins.
Take those as well.
A big spender.
On the helmet or the armor, is there any like pieces, or is it just standard plate armor?
Like there's like, I mean, it ain't standard by any means. This thing is huge.
Yeah, I mean, like,
but it's like large
encrusted
pieces
and everything.
of like armor, and they look, but like looks mostly ornamental. There's like, one of the heads has like almost like an animal, what looks like an animal head. It's kind of deformed from the strikes that you guys have put. Looks like it was like an animal head of like a pauldron on one of its shoulders.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll head back down to where Fluffy is as well.
Yeah, and once we're done,
Down.
I wouldn't stay. I'd go down.
Can I roll my hit die while I'm sleeping, resting?
An hour has to pass before your short rest happens, and you
Fair
actually
enough.
get your HP back.
Understand.
I'll go down to where Fluffy is and do. Lyndall, I've got a one healing potion, one standard potion of healing. I kind of want to keep that for like.
I have
battles.
2. I have 2 standard ones. So
When I originally gave you guys the timings for things, I said that Varyas would be there at about probably at around like midnight, and and it's probably only a couple hours past, or like roughly a couple hours past sunset at this time.
Oh,
So we have 4 or 5 hours that.
To the best of our knowledge.
Yeah,
To
right.
the best of your knowledge, with the knowledge that you gathered earlier,
Yeah, where they were.
that's where you guys are at. Whether or not they've pushed their horses harder, or maybe they rode slower, you don't know.
Yeah.
Move down into this room with him. I don't want to be in the stairs anymore right now. I don't know if those returned are going to come down and mess with us, and I'd rather not be in their line of sight. So.
Amos, how long does minor illusion last?
1 minute.
Okay. I'm just thinking, is it worth, when we know they're coming down the stairs, is it worth casting minor illusion on the skeleton as if it was?
I can only create a 5-foot cube or something of a 5-foot cube.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, fair enough.
That doesn't quite work.
Yep. No.
Oh man.
Here's a suggestion, though. I don't know at our current HP if we want to explore too much further, but like, do we?
Well,
want
I was
to
about
go
to.
further in.
I was going to say, for those who need a short rest, take it. I'm considering investigating a little bit more.
Do it.
I might be right to join you. I'm basically full HP and I've only used one of my 2 spell slots.
Yeah, I'm full HP and I've used about 6 arrows.
Right. Okay. I'll back you up.
I might just sit home base through Gideon's eyes, and then I might just cast message just to touch base with the boys as well.
Okay. If you do that, you won't really be short resting. Just FYI.
Oh, okay. So I have to be pretty much doing nothing.
It's like meditating. It's like meditating for like an hour.
Yeah, I was reading up before. It's eating, drinking, resting, tending to wounds.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
No, not really like casting spells and actively looking out. That's a little bit too involved.
That's right. Well, then I won't do a short rest. I'll just
You're just going to sit there and kind of be on lookout. If you're like just on lookout, I'd say the thing that ticks it over, I think, is the casting message constant, like to keep on them. If you're not doing that and you're just kind of on lookout, you'll get your short rest, but it's where you want to fall in on
okay.
that.
I think I'll just stay on lookout then.
Let's have a couple like things to keep us a bit safe here, though. So Amos and Azoth, like 1 hour to your best estimation, right? Like, come back. Like, don't be gone for too long, because we don't know for sure when they could show up, and if you are to run in trouble, there are, we can come looking for you after an hour, essentially.
I mean, yes, at our first sign of anything worth talking about, we'll come back. We're not going to engage in anything.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know if you fall in a trap or something crazy. I mean, you don't know what could happen. So
Sounds good
just
to me.
some idea that we could come looking for you after activity.
Alrighty.
So I'll I'm assuming me and Fluffy and Elaeda are short resting. When we get to that point, I'm gonna softly play or sing a song of rest for us, and we'll get to roll an extra d6 on top of
No
the
worries.
So.
So you guys, that you start doing that. You start your rest. Elaeda, if you can roll me a perception check with advantage for Gideon, as you look through Gideon's eyes to figure out what's going on.
Ooh, 15.
Cool. Yeah, I'll assume what I've already told you, unless I tell you different. Then, there's no one seems to be. None of the returns seem to be too game to get too close to the mausoleum. There is an apprehension. A couple almost look to approach it and then kind of back off. Seems to be relatively well avoided by the returned.
Yep.
Cool. So I'm going to head towards the first room.
Azoth and Amos, you guys are both heading to the first room. Is this Yeah, so I'm back in Astral. If you guys want to load that up as
Yeah,
well.
I've got that up.
Yeah, I'm in Astral.
So is the first room the one you're talking about here? And then because obviously
Where
the next
first
doors
got
are
busted.
kicked down, are like on the ground, and you can see into this next room here.
Yeah, so I've already gone into that room previous to the fight with the sentinel, so I'm just going to head straight into that room.
Cool. So you head straight in. Azoth, I assume you're following up. Now this
And
door is
there are all doors on all three sides.
closed, and there is two very obvious footprints here that look worn.
Yeah, it's where the sentinel is standing.
I'm going to allow Amos to lead, as I know he's much more stealthier than I am. So I'm just backing him up in whatever we do.
Yep, no worries.
Yeah, so I'm obviously making no noise as I'm walking around.
Mhm.
So first room I want to check is the one.
Your footsteps aren't making noise. You still have to try
My
to be
footsteps.
stealthy because as much your foot may not make a noise, but if you step on something that's going to make a noise, that still makes a noise, right?
Yeah, okay. So I guess then to rephrase that, I'm stepping carefully, as to not.
So roll
make
me a
noise.
stealth check, and you can roll with advantage because of your boots.
Okay.
Should I roll as well? Because we're both.
Yeah, both you need to roll.
So I have a 18.
Oh, natural 20.
Love it.
First roll of the night.
So yeah,
Sorry.
I'm gonna investigate the room to the north, assuming north is up.
Yep. So you go up. You go up to that room. The door is locked.
Okay. I will attempt to lockpick it. Just a quick DM question. My thieves' tools didn't say how many lockpicks I have in that. So I'm unsure of how many I actually have.
Is it a consumable or is it?
Because it just
tool that
says
can break?
thieves' tools, so I don't know if they something that they broke a lot or.
I think you'd only break it if you'd only break them if you roll like a 1.
Okay, gotcha.
Like this isn't like you've got like a lock, like you don't have like 100 lockpicks in your pocket.
It's not
This is
Skyrim
like
style, right?
Yeah, you've got like your specific tools, and then when maybe when you roll a 1, there's a chance that you actually break them. And then you have to rebuy your thieves' tools, your actual kit.
Okay, I understand. All right, cool. So I'll attempt to lockpick the top room.
Yep.
Oh, we rolled a natural 19, and then with a +7.
Let's go.
There's a heavy
Click.
Rollers.
and unlocks.
Yeah, I'm going to push open the door slowly.
Yep.
And see if there's any, and try and peek through. No, I don't have dark vision.
Okay.
I was just about to say, if this is an area that's dark, I'll cast light.
This whole area is dark. So currently, like you're kind of walking around and stumbling around, not seeing anything. So I imagine like you had light on, that you would have had light at the start. So, with the assistance of light, as you see the light kind of creep into the room as you open the door, you see a series. You see the floor is just covered in skeletons. It's normal,
a death closet.
Regular sized skeletons, and yeah, they're just kind of
filled,
piled in the body.
Right. So there's a lot in there.
There's a good chunk of bodies in there.
Or like torn clothing, or is it just bones?
There's like tatters of clothing.
Mm-hmm.
They're all clowns.
It's hard to discern, like doesn't seem to be much armor, like maybe some leather armor here or there, but it looks mostly very old and very just kind of decrepit.
Okay.
I guess the first room is a bust. That's
I think I got a weird feeling in my head that it might be a death closet. I think we will close this door and we'll head a different direction.
be a really good band name, but yeah, that's
Amos, get out of my head.
So I'll close that door, and then head towards the Azoth. Should we go forward or to the south?
It's I don't know what it is, but whenever I explore, I always like to check the side rooms first. You never want to continue too far, like.
Couldn't agree more.
What if there's a side quest? Oh, I mean, what if there's something that
Way of secrets.
I don't want it to quick save and we can't go back. So let's check this bottom room.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I like the way of thinking. Let's go down.
It's their acolyte terms. I'm sorry.
Azoth's just sitting here in an isekai. Main protagonist over here.
So we'll head to the bottom door and see if we can open that one as well.
This one is not locked, just closed.
Just closed. This one's open. We
open up.
We open up.
Yeah. You as you open it, you see a room that's much cleaner than the rest of the area. The rest of the area is like got lots of dust and kind of, there are bones lying there and about, and urns. When you open this room, you don't see, and like there's no urns, very little dust. Upon like first viewing of like what you can see from when you open the door, and you can see that the corridor turns around on a sharp corner to the right.
Do I notice anything smell wise? Do I hear anything?
It's very eerily quiet, and it has been in this entire place. You can really only hear each other, and maybe occasionally you hear like you can or in the background you can kind of hear some music from Lyndall's Song of Rest, very faint, kind of faintly in the background.
Mm-hmm.
The place smells kind of smells like an old tomb. No, it's kind of this musty kind of dirty smell.
It doesn't smell of death or anything like that.
Surprisingly, no. Like you'd almost think it would after like the amount of like skeletons you've seen, but it particularly after opening this door, it doesn't smell like that at all.
All right. So I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna get to the corner of where I can see like it turns to the left or right, whichever direction I suppose you're looking at it from. And I'm gonna peer around the corner to see if I can see anything.
Sure. Without light, you can't see much, so you can only see like as Azoth kind of comes up behind you, he has to kind of put his light around the corner for you to be able to see like into that, like down that hallway.
Yeah.
So as you call over Azoth,
I was going to say, give me some light.
And looking around the corner, roll me a
perception. His sword around the corner.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception.
What if I cast light on it? Let me know.
Natural 18.
You look around the corner, and you couldn't notice the light coming back at you before, but as you look around, you see that the ground goes from like this sandstone to like a marble, and then there is a pedestal up ahead with a very dimly lit candle that seems to shed very little light that you can you couldn't see any of the light it was giving off as you like looked around the corner before you looked around the corner, and now that you've looked around the corner you can see this very 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 dim candle.
Very dim candle.
Oh, this is weird.
It's giving me a bit of freaky vibes.
Weird.
Sacrificing table.
Does the floor look normal in every direction? Does it look like there's any sort of trap plates or like pressure plates or anything like that?
Roll me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Damn it.
You find out.
Okay, now I came through. So that's a, what is that? 15.
15. No like pressure plates or or like, or like obvious signs of traps that you can recognize. Although you do note that a couple of the marbles seem to have runes or some form of inscription, like large inscription on them.
As in the floor tiles. Sorry.
Floor tiles, yeah.
Floor tiles.
Oh.
I don't know about you, Azoth, but I'm not feeling super comfortable about this room.
Maybe it's energy transference, but I feel the same.
I don't know about you, but how about we head back out and close the door? Because as a 2, I don't think it's the wisest idea.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, I'm going to back out and kind of just shut the door again.
No worries.
Right. We'll possibly come back to this if we get a chance with the rest of the party.
Yeah, we'll let them know, what it looks like, and maybe even Elaeda might have some ideas of.
She may recognize the runes. This is true.
Yes.
I guess we're going to head towards the last door we haven't checked.
Okay. You approach it. This door is more ornate than the other two. The other two being more, or the north one being like a simple wooden door with an iron lock. The south one being kind of an iron door, or like a fully metal door, that still seemed more functional. This door seems a little more ornate, more of a design on it, and it has again the symbol of Erebos is kind of in the center of the door where the lock is, and there's a large. And as you attempt to open the door, it is locked.
It is locked.
I'm getting Quest vibes off this one.
Do you think it'd be an issue if we unlocked it right in front of it? Because I can do it from further back.
You could. How?
I can cast Mage Hand and unlock it from a distance further back. Or should we just go for it?
I mean, I thought you were about to say, or should we just wait? That's just not where I thought you were going. I mean, Mr. Big Skeleton Man was standing directly. I can only imagine what's behind it. I think.
All right, let's do it from the entrance of the room behind us.
Okay.
All right, so
okay, we'll go.
Yeah, I think we should do it. All right, so I'm gonna be. So I have to be 30 feet away to cast Mage Hand. So I'll be within 30 foot of the door.
Yep.
Then I'll cast Mage Hand, and then send it towards the door with the lockpicking tools and attempt to lockpick it.
No worries. Roll me a thieves' tools check.
I'm pretty sure it's +7. Yeah, it is.
Oh God.
Dirty 20.
Takes you a little bit of effort. Kind of seems like a more intricate lock than the one that was to the one that was above. But after a bit of effort, kind of fiddling away with your mage hand, you feel it kind of crack over, and the door kind of opens just a little bit, kind of towards you as the door unlocks.
And I can use Mage Hand to open the door.
Sure thing. Door opens
You just
up.
hear me breathing heavily behind you.
I believe light only extends like to 30 feet.
20 feet light and an extra 20 foot of dimly lit.
Okay, so that only gets you to like the edge here.
And I have dark vision.
You've got dark vision to 60 feet. So you see down. You see 60 feet to. You see to here. You see down the. You see kind of that it goes down, and you can't see the ground underneath just because of where it is. But you just see that it just kind of tapers down into another chamber, and that's where your vision kind of.
I'm looking at Azoth.
You don't have the best vision in the dark, do you?
Unfortunately not. I'm relying on your light here.
Okay, I can see. I can just see some stairs. I'm gonna take very slowly a few steps forward. I don't really feel right going any deeper, but I'm just gonna take a few steps and have a look. But
at this point,
I need you guys to roll another stealth check.
Stealth check. Okay, I was going to say
initiative. I'm gonna get you. Holy.
I'm pulling my bow out at this point and kind of preparing for any sort of attack. Yep. I guess.
Going from a natural 20 to a 13.
I'm rolling so well. A natural 18 for a total of 20. 25.
25 for you and a 13 for Azoth?
13, yeah.
Okay.
I'm literally just going to take one step. And then
at a time. I'll see if you can see anything.
Yeah. So I'll take 3 steps forward. Or
I'll move in 5 feet. I'll move in 5 feet increments. Conveniently. Not a problem. You walk forward, and as you get closer and closer, once you reach here, doesn't take long. Only about a little bit closer, about there.
No.
You see on the ground, just here, a dark kind of mass, and it's dimly lit, so it's hard to tell exactly what it is. If you can roll me a perception check right now, just to try to discern what it is. I believe still with disadvantage as it is dimly lit.
It's advantage. Oh fuck! Just rolled a 19.
I believe you have a disadvantage in dim lighting.
Damn it!
Yeah, that's what allows you to have a perception check at all.
Yeah. 13.
Okay.
With disadvantage too bad.
It doesn't look. It doesn't look unlike a large dog. You note that.
What do you see? Azoth, what do you see?
To have multiple heads.
It's guarding the sorcerer's
Damn it, motherfucker! I was literally.
That's what I was thinking.
He's on a trapdoor.
Did you ever see the play Harry Potter?
I can't say I have. Does he have? Is there anyone in it I would know?
Now I'm just like, okay. I was not feeling good about this. I can barely. I can just see shadows, but I might be paranoid. I'm a bit afraid right now. It looks like a big dog, but with like if a dog had a baby with one of the chimeras we fought, and then the dog came out with just as many heads, kind of like that.
Okay, in that case, Mage Hand, close the door. Mage Hand, close the door.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Sleight of Mage Hand. Come on, fuck.
I'm so lucky I have expertise in this. 12. I rolled a 2.
What?
Holy shit! That's still not very high.
No, it's not. But
Close
in
the door.
comparison, hopefully with my 25 stealth check, it helps me.
With every room we progress from the room we were just in, we fuck up. And something else comes at us.
The door
Or maybe not.
closes.
Oh dear.
Okay, let's back away.
That's
back
it?
away. Back away. It may have
Back
heard.
away.
It may have heard
We're
us.
backing away.
Let's not.
We are
know what happens when we stay in a
stealthily-
room.
Yeah, we're stealthily heading back to.
And then
rest of
the
the
first
party.
door we go through is blown up, so we can't even close that door. There's not even a door anymore.
Well,
It's probably a good thing. Avoiding anything in my path to make sure I don't step on anything.
Yeah, I want to go back to, if we can, back to the room that everyone is in to just relay everything.
Yeah, relay all the information we've just found, basically.
You seem to head back. There doesn't seem to be anything.
Oh,
Nothing seems awry.
I hate the word seem.
I
yeah.
love it. I
Do we
love
get back to
it's
the
my
room?
favorite word in D&D. Yeah, you get back to the room.
Okay, cool. I'm going to relay all the information to the other three about the death closet, the room with the odd-looking tiles with runes on them, with a single lit candle. Super suspicious. And also the downward stairs heading that looks towards like a dog with multiple heads. Guys, what do you think? I think we're a little bit boned.
Oh,
He's just asleep. He's just conked out on the bedroll.
This doesn't necessarily change our plans, kind of like what we had before. We still have a threat in front of us, and then maybe a way to trap Vyas and his
going back to
companions.
plan A.
Yeah.
I
Wait a minute.
do
Oh.
agree. From what we found in the previous rooms, it is there. As long as that bottom room with the candle in it isn't necessarily a dangerous one, there is ample opportunity to.
Is there a way to relock doors? We've made it so easy for them so far. We've fucking taken out Big Boss, unlocked all the doors.
You can definitely relock doors. Yeah. You'd have to like essentially re-pick it, but you can relock a door.
Look, they never knew it was locked in the beginning, so in the first place. So all we've done at the moment is break down a door and kill the sentinel for them. They still have to, as far as we know, they still have to try and get past that dog of some sort.
In terms of how many things can seem suspicious, at what point are they going to be really on guard?
This is a good point.
I'm assuming Vyas is going to for sure know that there's supposed to be a sentinel there.
Yeah,
And
especially with the big hulking footprints that are no longer filled.
Yeah. So I'm assuming his radar is going to be ringing, seeing the body of the sentinel on the stairs.
Possibly, but you guys did a really good job in kind
They
of.
don't know when it may have happened, but it's still not sentinel guarding. So I think, though, it's not going to keep them from progressing. He's still going to want to go.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
And look, if he comes down the stairs and he goes into goes through that broken door, at that point, if we are ambushing him, we're going to ambush him in that instance anyway. So it's like if he goes beyond that point, we're then behind him and he's in front of the whatever creature that may be, and then we possibly have his back, like we're behind him. But either way, I think that, yes, I agree. Vyas is going to know something's up. But I still think, Elaeda, you may be able to chime in here. His will to get this stuff done for Phaenax is far larger than his
I agree.
kind of scarediness, I guess.
It outweighs his caution that he'll be taking on the way in. Like, I think we could almost sandwich him in with a 3-headed monster and us behind,
The only thing
rather
that
than doing all the work for him.
The only thing that I think that could... Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Elaeda, what was your perception on Gideon?
Do you want me to roll again, or what was it before?
What was it? We were just using the
15
roll we
last
used
roll.
before.
15.
15?
rings
Cool.
bell, yeah.
And can you roll me a stealth check? Because I believe you were stealthing on the... kind of trying to hide.
Yeah.
Gideon's an hour,
You're
isn't he?
Mhm.
Yeah.
9.
9. Okay. You notice in your going in and out of the eyes of Gideon, for the past probably half hour that this has taken, if not maybe a little longer, as the other two have been gone, kind of moving around very quietly and slowly. Nothing has changed until right about now, when all of a sudden you see another bird in the sky.
There is another bird in the sky.
So
You hear Fluffy wake up just for a second, kill it, and then fall back to
There's
sleep.
something about the delivery. You see another bird. That's another bird.
I like it.
Could I, with that in mind,
How many heads does it have?
Yeah. Good question.
okay.
All the heads.
I want everyone to be at guard. You know, it might be an enemy bird. I wouldn't mind just quickly doing a check on that. Did you have any details on that rune that you saw on the ground? Any like depiction or
Attack of the birds.
Did I get a good enough look at it to describe it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, you can roll me an Arcana check to see if you can
Arcana.
like relay it well enough
Oh, no,
to.
that's not bad.
Fluffy is still snoring away, by the way.
12.
Still
Nothing that he says seems to ring any bells as far as like what you know about like what it might be. If you had a look yourself, maybe you could tell. But like from what's being relayed, it's hard to know. A lot of runes and kind of like magical symbols can be very close to each other. So like from what he's saying, it could be one of like 5 or 6.
It looks like a donkey upside down holding a pumpkin.
That's it. That's exactly it.
Donkey upside down pumpkin.
That one, yes.
Good fortune or early harvest this year. Oh,
Soup.
Possibly death, but I'm not sure.
Soup.
okay. What do you guys want to do? Like the bird might.
I believe it's a
Name it
recipe
caught up,
for.
Yeah, has enough time
Yes.
to for them to like an hour pass for a short rest, or
I think we're only about 40 minutes through, so you maybe
Oh,
not
yes,
20
sorry.
minutes.
okay. Well, in that case, if we
I
sort
cast
of
Mage Hand and stroke Fluffy's mane.
Let it maybe just stay in that. I don't know if
Yeah.
it hurts you or whatever, but
'Cause I
stay
can.
in the eyes of Gideon, and we'll obviously watch out for you here. But like maybe it is. If it's a large.
can Gideon attack things? Can he like fly up to the bird,
Fly
or
up
is
bird.
that? Is that possible, or is it?
Yeah, Gideon. Oh,
I
sorry.
mean,
Gideon can attack and can fight.
Okay, interesting.
He's just gonna stand his ground. His
Yeah,
head
yeah.
comes up a little bit.
he's stealthed right
Um,
now, right? Like he's hidden, like enough.
Not very
As far
well.
as we know.
You don't know that.
Hmm.
As
I'd
far
like
as you
to
know,
just
he's
another-
stealth.
If possible, can I just do another just active 360 scan of the perimeter, just in case like
Sure.
anything else is amiss?
In the meantime, can I pull out that amulet off the thingy and have a look at it, investigate it?
Roll me an investigation check.
And Amos is sucked into the amulet.
12.
Yeah, I mean it seems like a well-crafted amulet, and on the back there seems to be a series of grooves on it.
The barcode.
Can I use my phone and QR codes? Is Elaeda busy with Gideon stuff, or can I ask her to have a look at the?
Elaeda cannot hear you currently. She is looking through Gideon and cannot hear or see anything through her physical body.
Gotcha.
My eyes are
Azov!
closed, or are they open?
You could like tap on her shoulder to get her attention, but like if you
No,
can't
that's
hear or
okay.
see-
I'll let her do her Gideon thing. Azov.
Gideon might fall out the sky if we tap later on the shoulder. Like, Gideon.
Do you recognize any of these markings on the back of this amulet? And I'll hand it to Azov.
You roll me an investigation check as well, Azoth.
Investigation. Okay. Straight roll. Here we go.
That's fine.
Yes!
And it landed
With that-
like on the edge of my desk. I was about to fall off.
You notice that there is a series of grooves and stuff on the back of the amulet. And looking at that with such a discerning eye that you have, you note that they seem to be, or seem to line up with. Now that you think about it, as you look back to the door, as you actually got to see it as if it was bright light because of your dark vision, it seems to
we
line
could've
up
used that
with
like a
similar
key.
grooves.
Motherfucker!
I'm just
I mean,
I'm just taking a stab in the dark here, but I believe we could have used this to open the door. But you got some good experience using Mage Hand to open what was probably a fairly difficult door to unlock. So you've got bragging rights now, and that's better than any amulet, if you ask me.
Thank you for the encouraging words. But
I
am a little bit defeated, I will be honest. But that's okay. I understand.
Just don't tell Fluffy when he wakes up. Yeah, I just
Good thing. I understand.
Well,
we won't put 2 and 2 together anyway.
I'm writing in my book that I keep
so-
all my history on, and I'm taking down exact details.
Look over. Look, what are you writing? Stop writing. Stop it. What are you doing?
I swear to God, if you write a song about
This
this,
may or may not be a song.
The best-selling novel in the next campaign is going to be like the adventures of the six heads.
Chapter 6.
That's if we
That
live-
one time
live long
Amos unlocked the door.
the 6
he
heads of Chimera,
Elaeda,
working harder,
you-
not smarter.
You wanted to do another 360 look around?
Yeah, I rolled a 19. Sorry, a
19.
dirty 19.
Sure. As you look around, you again see kind of the mingling returned. You do note that maybe there's a couple more that seem armed that are closer than what was before. And the bird that you saw before has perched itself atop of the mausoleum.
Gideon gives the other bird stink eye. What kind of bird is it?
It looks back at you.
Oh, that's discerning.
It's an owl.
He knew that we were using an owl, or he knew that Gideon was an owl.
Did he?
Gideon's been
Was
an
he
owl.
with us?
Gideon's been an
actually-
owl for a
was.
long time.
He was. Yes.
Gideon's gonna attempt to act
Owl-like.
natural
Owl-like?
and twist his head curiously
Cast
and
act natural.
gradually hop over to the other owl.
Roll me. It's like you're not on the mausoleum.
He does a
It's like-
mating dance. He's doing a
Oh,
mating dance.
You're like 100 feet away.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd
Hoot,
like to
hoot.
get into
Hoot, hoot.
Like fly over.
fly over to the other owl and just
Okay. Yeah.
Casually.
You fly over. Roll me a performance check.
Hell
Gideon to
yes.
attempt to act like a normal
Performing.
bird.
wait. Who's
Instead of the-
performing? Who's
Instead
performing?
of the spirit that he is.
Gideon.
Gideon or Elaeda?
Gideon is performing.
I don't know what to do with my wings.
Gideon is still in control.
What do I do with my wings?
You look through Gideon, you give Gideon commands, but Gideon is still in control.
Okay.
Because Gideon is like a celestial spirit.
Right.
Well, I have a big
That's what familiars are.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's an 11.
It's an 11? Okay.
This owl is going to chop Gideon's head off.
I'm relaying this to
fly,
the others.
you fly up and you kind of land next to it, and it kind of like hops away a little bit.
Not
Keeps some
interested.
distance.
Okay, so it hops away.
Yeah, it is not. It's not letting you get close.
Does Gideon
to it.
get an attack
Okay.
of opportunity because he moved out of melee range?
All right.
There's a certain thing that familiars can, that certain familiars can do. You know, I know what you're trying to do. Yeah.
I'm not familiar. What are you talking about?
Oh, no.
So okay. Well then, so long as Gideon's got range of, I'd like him to set himself up so he can look at the owl, but also sort of see the direction that anyone might be able to come from. You know, so we would have followed a certain trail.
They're both perched on top of the mausoleum, aren't they?
Probably only a couple more seconds. The owl flies off back in the direction that it came from.
Gideon flies after the other owl.
Okay.
Battle in the skies.
All right.
Dogfight.
Gideon, I would like for Gideon to try and catch up to the other bird and to attempt to attack it, or at least get within range to touch.
Oh, he wants to touch tips.
As
Bird fight, let's go.
I thought you'd
you
tail
have
him.
the same
See where he goes.
speed, so
Gideon
I'm gonna
dashes.
make
The other
you-
bird
I'm-
dashes.
yeah, it's
Let's
kind of
stay
like
the same
you're not
distance.
you're not really you can't really close the distance. But you can stick on it because it's got a jump on you.
Technical question: Can Gideon as a familiar dash?
Yeah, I can take the action to dash. Yeah.
Okay. When Elaeda casts a cantrip, is that her action or is that Gideon's action?
That's her action.
So can
What are
I
you trying
make
to do?
Gideon then dash to catch up and close the distance between the other owl?
And then you want to.
And then Elaeda would like to cast Chill Touch through Gideon on the other bird.
Just freeze it out.
Let's go! Let's
That's really cool. I hope you can
Roll for initiative!
Bro, it's just a
From
regular
120
owl that
feet
hangs out.
Floppy still slave. 0.
Automatic is 1.
What does chill touch do?
I gotta.
Just turns into a block of ice.
Surely not.
An
I don't-
icicle.
And
Your familiar must be within 100 feet of you for you to cast a spell with touch range.
oh no! Was such a good idea.
Sorry, but you can't.
I mean, if you follow it, you can still see what it sees, right? Like, is it going
Yeah,
back?
I'll still have
to
Gideon
relay
follow,
or-
but I would not want them to get, I don't want them to get too close to the
So you can only communicate with it. You can only communicate with Gideon when he's within about 100 feet of you. Other than that, you can only see through his eyes. So he's been kind of watching
right.
and being on the lookout. And then I would assume Gideon's smart enough to go over and have a look at the other one.
Yeah.
At which point, I still don't think it would have necessarily been within 100 feet of you for you to even tell it to follow.
That's right. Then I'll just leave him perched where he was, if possible.
Yeah.
Turn him to maybe try and hide again.
That would have been so
What the bird's
good,
not
man.
looking at.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of good ideas that don't really seem to go our way
Take
lately.
off.
Yeah.
Um,
One day.
So roll me a stealth check. And by about this point, we've had a short rest. So if those of you short resting would like to roll your hit die, roll your song of rest, roll your various things that you can do, arcane
Question.
recovery if you'd like to use that later.
Question.
So,
Short resting. Have I
Yes.
gained any strength yet? Strength back.
No.
Damn.
It's only long rest, isn't it?
Lord.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Okay, so obviously Amos and I haven't got a short rest, but since we came back to tell them all what's happened, I would have liked to have sat down, and then if we
You want to kind of start your own short rest?
If we get enough time,
Yep. So it's probably been like 20 minutes since you guys got back. So you can sit down and start kind of meditating.
Is it one hit die per hour, or just I can roll?
You can roll as many hit die as you want.
Yeah. And with the hit dice, it's D12 plus 4 for each die. Yeah. So if I roll 3 die, it's plus 12.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's as many hit die as your level, and then whatever the die is, plus with whatever your modifier is.
Yeah.
Not to mention, you'll have the Song of Rest bonus as well.
Which is a 1d6.
1d6.
Which is an extra 1d6.
A singular d6, yeah.
That's not plus anything, is it?
Did you Wither and Bloom Elaeda in the last fight?
No, I didn't.
think you didn't? Okay.
I don't think I did, no.
Mm-mm.
I still haven't got a spell slot removed for it, so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was waiting for that before I...
The issue is it would have done the necrotic damage, and I figured it just wouldn't have done anything to the skeletons.
Yeah, that's good.
With the hit dice, it's saying like 1d6 per level, so there's no plus or modifier to that, is there?
So that is how many hit die you have. When you're re-rolling hit die on a short rest, you can roll that many hit die and add your Constitution modifier for to gain the health.
Right. So
and you can roll and then add on from there, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so you can roll one. If you don't like it, roll another. Then roll another.
You don't have to pick and then go for it.
Yeah. So
beautiful.
Yeah. Is there any if we were to do another short rest, is the only time you have like a distant, like there would be no, like if I used all 5 of my hit die, the next short rest I wouldn't be able to.
So hit die are consumed on short rest, and you get them back on a long rest. So if you were to take another short rest, you would not be able to regain any HP that way,
unless you've got die left.
Right.
Yeah.
So I used 4 of my 5, so I have 1.
Yeah, I just used 3.
Oh, you used 3 and you still got that high?
Yeah, I had 40. I rolled 11. Yeah, I got plus 4 to my con, but then I also rolled an 11.
And you rolled d12s, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, nice, so I rolled 11, a 6, and an 8. Plus the d6 from Crub, so...
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is huge. Yeah. Yeah.
There's no modifier on the fight song, is there? I mean, the song of...
No.
So when the character regains spent hit die up to a number of dice equal to half of the character's total number of them.
It's still within 8 hours of when Crub cast.
So if you
plus 5 spell, yeah.
Yeah, because I cast it before we came in.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah,
it's only been like 2 or 3 hours.
So at a long rest, you'll only get back like equal to half your level, and we're rounding down. So you'll only get back 2 hit die on a long rest. You don't get them all back.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, I guess, because then you'd just be able to long rest, short rest.
So on a long rest, I'll get 2 die back.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can, like, if you use too many of them on one day, the next day when you're taking a short rest, you may not have enough to regain fully.
No, that's too cool.
So
that's too cool. I like that.
It's a clever way to not just cheese everything by short resting everything.
How many did you use, Jamie?
3 of 5. I'll get 1 back.
And like Wither and Bloom expends a hit die when it, like that's how you gain.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So all stuff to keep in mind as far as that. Anyway, your short rest ends.
Has everyone updated it on Astral?
Yeah.
I did, but
Lyndall's still looking a bit low.
Yeah, I did, but mine didn't change, so I'll just refresh.
Sometimes it's a little bit slow. How much health did you gain? Are you up to full?
To 33.
Cool. 33. Okay.
I've just done it there, so. Okay.
Flappy's a tank, bruh.
You keep watch through the eyes of Gideon. and all of you kind of, have an ear out to hear what's going on. And another half an hour, kind of hour passes of you sitting in this room with no more sign of anything from Gideon. And I don't think anyone was looking to do anything. So if the other two of you would also like to have your your short rest, you guys can regain anything that you gain from a short rest or anything like that.
Yeah.
If you'd like to, you can.
Your hexblade curse, whatever.
Yeah.
Could I have sent one of the others with like pen and paper to go sketch the glyph and bring it back to me?
You can ask. Yeah, I think. I think Amos can probably do that if you want.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
Or just so during your rest, like while you're resting, if possible.
Well, I don't need to rest. I literally didn't use anything.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, that'd be great. If you could.
Okay.
And that way I can just focus on Gideon.
Okay. Well, go into that room. I imagine you take a torch with you this time because you have no other light.
Yes.
I can cast light on it.
Yeah, true. Roll me an Arcana check to kind of copy it down as accurately as possible. Because I assume you're not doing a sketch over it. You're like drawing it from a distance.
Well, I rolled a 13, so decide what you want to do with that.
Yeah, no worries. You think you've got a pretty good representation of what it is. You're like, yeah, that's the same thing. Take it back to Elaeda.
Elaeda, here you go. This is what I found. This is my donkey with a pumpkin.
Beautiful.
Tell me what you think.
It looks
upside down
like a banana.
I'd like to Arcana check if I can.
Roll me an Arcana check.
It's actually a perception check because he has to really perceive the drawing.
14.
14. It's
Good
either
squiggles.
a rune to do with evocation or possibly enchantment. You're not sure which one. It's probably one of the two.
Okay.
What's evocation again?
Evocation is a bunch of things. Some of them include things like okay, let me find a good description of evocation. Magic school bus? No. I mean yes, but no.
Oh, okay, I see.
Let me grab the description and I shall read it for the whole group. Evocation is the school of damage dealing. School is fairly similar to conjuration in its flavor. However, the conjuration focus on creation of magical constructs. Evocation is the creation of pure elemental forces.
Yeah, so that's where your Eldritch Blast, your Firebolt, your
I was going to
Frost
say,
Blast, all that comes from.
because I've got Eldritch Blast, and I'm pretty sure that was an evocation.
Yeah. Fireball.
Okay, gotcha.
Lightning bolt, earthquake, thunder wave. Anything
And
elemental.
you said it was that an incantation, did you? Is that what it was?
Or enchantment.
Enchantment.
So you've come back?
Yeah, so I did that and came back.
Do you... Okay.
So it's either evocation or enchantment. Enchantment is devoted to ruining the day of others. Charm spells and hexes hold persons, modify memories, dominate persons. Those effects are all enchantment. You know enchantments very well.
And that's how items will gain their magical powers as well, right? Through enchanting?
Yeah.
Not all?
No. Enchanting, yes, but enchantment as a school is a little bit different.
Okay.
You said so as the hallway went along, it went from being like sandstone to marble. And there
Yes,
kind
it was
of-
the marble that
So-
was.
I'm assuming what I did was I went down the sandstone, and then before it changed into marble, I just kind of leaned over and then was kind of drawing it as what I saw. That's I'm assuming what you meant. I did that. Okay, so I didn't actually enter the marble area.
No, I'm
Okay,
assuming
cool.
you didn't. I'm assuming you didn't want to enter that area. Where
Yeah,
the
correct.
runes
Okay, good.
started.
That's what I was thinking, and I was hoping that you knew that as well. It's not just I actually just walked in and kind of.
Your apprehension
How-
previously told me how you kind of wanted to act around.
Cool.
How far? So you said there was like a pedestal with like a candle, a lit candle in the middle of that room. From where the floor turns to marble to where the pedestal is with the candle, how far would that be roughly?
30 feet.
30. Perfect.
Mhm.
I'd like to take Amos. Amos, come back with me to that room. I want to try something.
Okay, it's my second time going there. I'm a little bit nervous about running back and forth 3 times.
Well, I'm feeling a bit more ballsy now, so let's try.
Okay, all right. We did have a short rest, or you had a short rest. I understand. Okay,
You had a short
all
rest,
right.
too.
No. Sorry. While you were having your short rest, I went and did Elaeda's sketching. So I was moving back and like in between.
Oh, okay.
But no,
Alright,
let's go. We can do it.
No, I can go by myself.
Can you?
This may be a
system?
fuck around and find out scenario. Like I don't.
Don't fuck around and find out. All right. All right, buddy system.
Fluffy is woken back up. And we'll go with Asa.
Hey, Fluffy, roll me a perception check.
Oh no. My arm's gotten smaller. That's 14.
Shrinking.
21.
Third arm.
The bone that you dragged in's not there anymore.
Shit.
God damn it! We didn't see where you put it either, so we didn't know it was missing.
Well, it was next to me.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
So possible problem. The bone that I dragged in. Hi guys, I'm awake now. I had a good sleep.
And then
I still
I
am
assume
really
you,
weak. Like I'm not
I
as.
assumed you did one of those like put your paws out, kind of like
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
put his little twigs out.
Yeah.
your
My muscleless arms.
butt in the air, your tail kind of like
Yeah.
twitches.
Like scrawny as.
Cute as shit.
The bone's missing.
Should someone
Yeah.
take a look up the stairs and see if the other bones are missing?
I think. I don't know. I don't think I ate it.
I think we. I
And
think
no one else noticed anything in this room that it was anything moving, getting dragged away. You guys were staying in this room the whole time.
I was in and out. And yeah, Leia was busy.
I'm
so-
not
think-
referring to you.
I think we should stay together and stay on focus on the task, right? Like, if for whatever reason this skeleton could be, that room could have something to do with them
regenerative.
resurrecting a new guardian, and something's going on with that. I don't know what we gain from leaving this room until we know that Vyas has passed us. So I think we should stay here, be quiet, and wait for something to happen. I don't think we need to instigate anything. We're going to get ourselves in another scenario where we're in the middle of a fight and Vyas and an assassin roll up behind us. So
Yes, a question for the group. Hazel.
I was a little nervous before, so I didn't think of it. But I've got my mask that lets me walk on walls and stuff, and we just don't walk on the floor with the ruins. Maybe there's. I'm kind of we kind of expected Vyas would be here by now. Is there another way to get in? Would this maybe like open some kind of trapdoor or a tunnel way that they could be in? Like it seemed like a good plan at the time, but we're sitting here twiddling our thumbs, and I feel like we're losing the upper hand.
I'm literally wasting away, so yeah, I'm happy to try anything.
Okay, so here's a situation. I think that I'm whispering this as well. Sorry, no. The bone is missing, meaning that it's either evaporated and it no longer
As
exists.
bones do evaporate, yeah, for sure.
I mean, it was a 10-foot tall skeleton. It could do whatever it wants. We don't know.
Yeah, it was a big bone.
It's kind of, I suppose, moved and then reassembled itself on the staircase, or possibly it actually forms itself back where those footmarks, Azoth, we saw in that original room, and then has kind of stood itself tall again. If that's the case, we're not moving. We're letting Vyas take a look at that.
With my perception check, do I hear anything around?
Not from that room, no.
Do I hear anything from the stairs?
If that's the case, Amos, I mean, we can look up the stairs and not be visible to where that main big door was that can only be lockpicked and opened in no other way. You know
that door is unlocked, remember, but that they don't remember. And when last time I went to that room to look at the runes, I'm assuming I didn't see the skeleton because I managed to get into that room. Sorry, last time I was there, but we also didn't know the bone was missing. So I think someone should check the staircase without kind of being visible from the room where the sentinel was in previously. And if we can see the skeleton, we know that it's now on the staircase. If it's not there, we could possibly assume that it is back in its original position. And then I think we just have to do what Lyndall says and wait in this room until Vyas arrives. Those are my suggestions.
Well, look, I have dark vision, and I don't know. I can go and look, because I know that from the hallway you can look up, peer out, and you know there's the fork thing that we can't be seen from the other room. So wait, all the bones were left up there, right? You guys made it just look like an old bat or whatever.
Fluffy just grabbed one because he was just. That's what he thought you guys were doing.
I just walked away and then didn't hear what the rest of the plan was, so I had one with me while I was sleeping.
It was the biggest one. It was the
No, he couldn't carry the biggest
I
one.
wouldn't have been able to carry the femur. It was like a toe.
It was like it was like the little one in the arm. It's still decent.
The ulna.
ulna.
It was the ulna, yeah.
Does Elaeda know anything?
It was broken in half.
Does Elaeda know anything about how the Guardians are actually made? Like what school of magic and the actual process involved?
You can discern enough from what you know about magic that it would probably be necromancy that would be used to make them.
Like almost a reanimation, or
probably like you know magic relatively well, so you just with what you know, you can probably have a good guess that it's. I mean, roll a history check to get a more insightful thing. A more insightful look at it to see if you can just roll well.
24.
And then what? 24. Okay, yeah. Well, a mixture of conjuration and necromancy. They aren't reanimated, like they aren't a person that is reanimated, as such. But they are a being that is created in an undead way, which is typically necromancy.
So then, knowing that those are two separate schools and sects of magic, I can discern that rune on the ground isn't necessarily associated with the actual Guardians themselves.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least the creation of
the creation of them.
Nice.
Wouldn't that wouldn't that require someone or something else coming down here or somewhere else to cast the spell to regenerate them, whatever, if that's how it works? Your best guess.
If it's Erebos that's the one that's casting it, then I doubt it.
He's a god and do what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I do and I won't.
Yeah, Amos, I think it's a good idea if you want to go look and see.
Oh, I wasn't suggesting myself. I have terrible dark vision.
Look.
Azoth, yeah, there you go. Somebody go look.
I can
but just,
go as well.
Just look at the skeleton.
Me.
I can go as well.
Hurry back.
So you want to have a look to see the skeleton?
I'm literally going 10 feet from the door. Just
You
looking
look
up the
up
stairway.
you look up the stairs. There's still looks like a large mass up there. That's probably the skeleton. Like it's still kind of in the same spot. Without it's a large it's probably 60 feet up the dark corridor. You've got dark vision, so in dim light, it looks like the skeleton's still there.
I turn around, look underneath myself, and look for the bone. Am I just lying on it?
Did I eat it?
It's not there.
Like you're chasing your tail.
What?
What do you guys see?
Do you guys come back?
Get back in here.
Yeah. We'll come back.
Should we possibly take a look around the other corner to see if there's anything in front of the door?
It looks how we left it. I am a little startled knowing that skeleton person was very, very perceptive.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another
To
plan.
be fair, we were in the room next to him making a lot of noise and we didn't know he was there.
Do
There
we
is
try?
one closed door before the blown up one, at least. That we would have.
No, we opened that one. That one's open.
Do we try and take a long rest and watch and wait? Like take turns watching and waiting for bias.
Are we 100% sure this is the only way to get in?
Well,
No.
it isn't the only way to get in, but
Oh god.
it would be the fastest, and I mean, really, the only other way would he'd have to go through. Oh, wait a minute. Does the Temple of Phalanx have other ways of getting into the underworld?
Temple of Phalanx. There are sometimes ways to the underworld in the temples. I said that. That was an option, breaking into the temple and going that way.
So he wouldn't necessarily have to be coming this way.
Not necessarily.
But we
This was
knew
the direct.
We knew that this
he
is
knew
the
of this area, though.
This is
we
the
knew
direction that he was
or
covering.
Elaeda told us that he knew of this area.
But
Yeah, and he was
He had
traveling in this
spoken
direction.
if
How
our
long has it been
face,
since- How long has it been since the weird owl dance happened?
Maybe close to an hour now.
Oh god. Well, potentially he knows we're here. That was about an hour ago. So it doesn't feel like we're ahead of schedule anymore. Kind of get this feeling that maybe just waiting in this room isn't the best idea anymore.
General consensus, how is everyone feeling at the moment? Like, battle-wise?
weak.
I mean, health, I'm fine. I have no third level spells, and I have 2 or 3 level 1 spells left.
Elaeda, you want to roll me some more perception for Gideon?
With the
Hey, Zotha, you're good with spells and health, aren't you?
natural 20.
Indeed. Yes.
Let's
You
go,
notice the
Gideon.
Say?
It's back.
You notice
The
the owl again,
Let's go, Gideon.
and you don't notice it flying. You notice it standing on another crypt, and you have no idea how long it's been there for.
Has it
Oh,
spotted
sweet.
me? I can't tell.
Can't tell.
I rolled a 17 before, for what it's worth. Okay, I'll let the other guys know. It's just standing there.
The owl's back.
Okay.
How? Okay, let's just assume that this is a bright or whatever that Vyas is using to survey Vale. How, Elaeda? How far can you send off Gideon? How close or far can he or should he be, relatively, if that were the case? If this is his Gideon. What does that tell you? Like, what are we working with?
That he might very well be within 100 feet of that other owl.
100 feet, or what? What else?
It's only been an hour
That's-
since we saw him last. He means
Yeah.
it's the owl's flown back seen him, and then he's sent the owl back.
Well, how long did it take us to go through the crypt to get to here?
Not long. Like you just to get to the crypt took like a couple hours.
Yeah.
Or do you mean from the entrance of the crypt to where we are now?
From like the edge of the crypts, like where they got denser to here, like that navigating time took a couple hours.
And we had a bit of guidance as well. Like it could have taken us far longer. I'd like for Gideon to just take flight, not too high up, and just circle to see if he can see any movement that isn't necessarily returned.
Easy. We'll keep the same perception because you're doing this in the same time.
Yep.
You do. You notice from the direction that the owls came.
Yep.
A group walking faster than any of the returned are. From the height that you're at, you can't discern like anything about them. But there is a group. Like even with a nat 20, you can't really discern much, other than you think it's a group of about 5.
Yep. I'll relay that to the group.
Sharpen your pitchforks, boys.
Royal Rumble time.
They're probably within, at this point, maybe 500 meters of the mausoleum.
So not far.
So what?
I think we should get in position.
15 minutes out ish.
So do we think they sent their owl forward to check stuff out and then came back? Because would it have taken them this long to get here? Or...
Well, we thought they were going to get here about midnight. If there's 5
of them, they could have picked some people up.
Well,
they could have also slowed their... Like, if they saw another owl, they pick some people up when the owl gets back to them because they realise that someone may be here watching. I think it's plausible with the time frame that they're arriving now.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think we should just get ready. I don't know that...
I agree.
I don't know what it matters. What's coming our way, really? I mean, if this is what we're going to do, we should just get ready. Get in that other room or devise a plan to ambush them.
I think so as well.
I agree. I agree.
Shall we lock or relock that door to the 3-headed supposed chimera dog?
I'm nervous about going to that.
I think we should. I also think that we should ambush them in the other room and put ourselves on the other side of both of those doors.
Can we just check what's in the main... Can we just check what's in that main room first?
For whatever reason, just check this room, and we're all just sitting there with our, dicks in our hands.
All of your horses are in here.
Yeah.
All our horses are in. Yeah. I did remember that about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
We could move these horses to the I don't know what
the death chamber
room. Maybe let's see what happens.
The horses in there.
Put the horses in with all the skeletons.
We are not getting our deposit back.
Is there a lock on this door? Is it lockable?
This door is lockable. Yeah.
I think we should leave this room, lock the door, and head towards the other rooms, and then continue with that.
Leave the horses in the locked room. Is that what we're thinking?
I think we should do it and do it now.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We don't have a lot of time.
Can we do it stealthily?
All right, let's do it.
I think we can sit here and talk about it forever, but let's just go. Like, I don't think there's a good place to put the horses, and
stealthily
I think we should just go and set up an ambush.
Yep, I agree.
I think they already know something's up, anyways.
Yeah,
but like I said, I think they're gonna come. So.
We certainly don't have the complete jump on them, but at the very least, we can
confuse them.
Somewhat of a little bit of an advantage.
Okay. So, roll me a quick thieves' tools check to lock the door.
Yep.
Or can you just use the?
No, the door that we're leaving for the horses in. It's a different. Key.
Different one. I rolled a natural 1, so it's an 8.
Does that mean
nat 1? You said
that was a nat 1.
Roll me another d20.
Another d20,
just to find out if you've just broken your tools.
Yeah, that's good.
14.
14, natural 14.
Natural 14. Yeah, so nat 1 and then a nat 14.
Okay, your tools are okay.
Okay.
A little bit nicked up. But yeah, the door is you don't manage to lock the door, and it's quite a kind of a loud as you're not even you might have actually broken the lock. You're not sure.
Right, guys.
It's fine. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's just Is there anything around to bar it? Like to?
Oh, if we had a big bone.
There's nothing on the
There's
ground
nothing.
there to.
There's nothing directly there to bar it. No.
Okay.
Like
I think we just close it and head towards the other room. I think.
No worries.
Just GTFR.
You guys closing any of the doors behind you?
Yes.
All of them.
What doors?
Yeah, any door that we can close behind us, we are. Yes.
Yep. Sure.
Fluffy picks if I can.
Wait, is there a door? Is there a
I'd
door
like to
there?
pick up.
Yeah, there's a door there.
Oh, okay.
You closing
Or
both
the
of these?
Exploded one.
Yes.
Yeah.
The exploded one is there.
This door's
Yeah.
blown
This
up.
all looks so sus.
So where are you guys
Just
going? Where are you guys going to be? Move your characters to where you want to be.
I am going to.
That's close.
And I'm assuming you are locking this door at this point. It turns in, and as you twist it, the door locks.
Oh my god, that's so handy. Oh.
I'm going to suggest. Amos, do you mind going over there with Elaeda, and the 3 melee guys will be over here on this side? Is that
Okay?
And that way we can maybe confront them, and then y'all fill in behind them or something, as a plan.
Okay.
As they move up to the door, like we'll kind of pinch in, and then you fill in behind.
You're muted, Mud, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I'm getting
No.
excited.
Elaeda's just going to
muting.
watch as usual, and then I'd like to see
Am I
when they're
muted now?
approaching. But as they come to the clearing or get close enough, I would like to just poof, get in.
As they come to the clearing, sure.
So as they come within like clear vision of the entrance to the tomb or to the crypt.
Okay.
Can you?
You lose sight of them
Mud-
going in and out of the
Oh, it won't let Mud unmute
on what?
Discord.
I mean, he's not muted on Discord.
It says you're not muted
yeah.
on Discord at the moment.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
He is
we
a-
can't.
No.
I think it's-
Yeah.
Check your input, maybe.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
I saw him before muting, unmuting, and now he's.
Now you're muted.
Now you're muted on your side, but like you're not server muted or anything.
Is that? I'm unmuted now. I'm still. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's not. He's still. His voice isn't coming through, even though he's unmuted.
Can you hear me now? Are you trying to speak? I can't hear you, so
Hello?
I'm going to assume that yours
Hello?
still isn't working. Okay.
Yeah.
Run through the door. Kick the dog.
Sorry, I tried to see if it worked.
Oh,
I kick one of the horses.
oh.
What?
What?
You'll have to
What are
turn
you
his
booing at?
camera back on.
I think I gave him an idea.
Yeah.
don't-
I kick the dogs.
What's this? What are you doing?
No, nothing.
What the?
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
It's working on stream.
After
The dog took the bone.
so the
Magically.
you lose sight of the group and you cannot see them anymore as they walk in between some. They walk kind of into a crypt, and where you expect them to walk out of, they just never seem to walk out of.
Okay.
Dimension door.
I think. Could I like approximately time how long it take for them to reach here based on their speed? Like give or take.
Yeah, you can take an approximate. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably a couple seconds, like probably less than a minute. Like they're close.
Okay.
Probably
gonna
only
prove-
they're probably only like 100 meters away.
I'm going to poof Gideon now, and then I'd like to re-summon him on my person, and I'd like to perch him in the corner.
There, Gideon has his own little token now.
Nice.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Little- Hey, there we go.
There you are. There you
Cool,
are.
you're back.
I'm like trying to say like I want to move stealthily, and no one was reacting. So I'm like, something's wrong.
No, we just all collectively chose to.
Where
ignore
do
Yeah.
you want to be? I think you were here.
Without talking
guys.
to each other, we're all like,
I don't. Where do I want to be?
so it's me.
They were
Lindell, and
the
Fluffy
guys
on
were
top.
having the 3 melee guys at the top.
Okay, sure.
I was thinking though, if we come in, I suppose there's gonna be like a group of them, because I was like, we could try to flank, but either way, we're probably gonna maybe go towards different people or.
Oh, nice. Is it
It's gonna
getting
work out the way it's gonna work out.
He has
We're
1
split up,
HP.
so there's
Well,
a little bit of
He's an owl.
Yeah,
yes,
familiars
he's 1 HP.
familiars only have 1 HP.
You know what it's like to only have 1 HP, don't you, Amos?
Yep.
Feels very vulnerable.
Um,
Has so much more space.
While we're in this,
are we breaking?
while in
Are we?
this
Is that what?
closet full of skeletons.
Yeah, we'll have a quick break.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
There was a group of about 5 people that
Yep.
were getting closer.
Yes, so about 500 meters away was the last thing I remember.
Once they were about 100 meters away,
Uh-huh.
they walked into a crypt,
Oh, and disappeared.
and Gideon never saw them exit.
Right. Okay.
Oh, wait, this is something they would have had to walk through to continue on to get to the mausoleum, or they just kind of ducked
Presumably, that's what you'd think. Yeah.
in? Right.
They're going to appear in one of these other rooms.
So I
So
guess
you'll
we're
ju-
just going
are
to
you-
sit here and intently listen, and those with
Yeah.
dark vision look where they
Yeah.
can look.
I also have
So
really
your
good
doors are
perception.
closed. Now,
It's just one busted open.
Fluffy
Yes.
and roll me a group perception check to listen out for anything.
Natural 20, 27.
Jesus.
9 for Lindell.
I can.
Do I
I've-
hear anything if I'm listening through?
Minus
Okay.
your later.
I've lost my strength, but
You
I've
instead-
focused
you-
in on my perception.
You instead get a visual perception check because you can see through Gideon.
You've only got strength left in your face.
Yeah, the only strength I've got is my eyes.
the only
and my-
muscles
and
you
my
can move is
ears.
like your brow.
Yeah.
You can focus more because you're not distracted by your own massive muscles.
Yeah, I'm not staring there looking at them all the time.
Oh my god.
Elaeda, would you like to roll me a perception for Gideon? Advantage because you're looking around.
Natural 20 again.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
We're getting nothing during battle.
After a short period, you begin to hear footsteps. Very quiet, very faint. You start to pick it up first, and then Fluffy, you start to pick it up second. Then you hear this like sound of metal kind of clinking before there's a slight sound. Footsteps get closer and closer. Is Gideon stealthed?
Yeah, I had him perched up in the corner. I didn't roll for it though.
Roll me
just
a
like-
stealth check.
In the corner.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 7.
Okay. You see nothing, but you hear footsteps.
Okay.
Seem like they're in the room.
They're in the
you
room, but
occasionally make out kind of scuff marks on the floor.
Yeah.
They've cast invisibility on themselves.
We
Yeah,
occasionally make
I
out.
say that.
You're only with
you
Amos.
say that.
Yeah,
You're
only
only
with
with
Amos.
Amos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I whisper that to
To Amos?
to Amos.
Yeah,
Scream that across the room to
I-
you guys.
I point. I like elbow these two guys because I'm in the middle of them, and then point at the.
Yeah, because Fluffy can hear them, but he just doesn't know that they're in this. Is that kind of where we're
Yeah,
at?
Fluffy
Okay.
just hears people in the room.
And I see the scuff
Right,
marks,
okay.
obviously. Yeah.
No,
So-
the doors are closed. The doors are
No,
Oh,
closed.
the
door's
doors are
closed.
closed.
You
Oh,
can't
okay.
see. You can
Okay.
only hear.
Otherwise, they'd
I
see
can-
straight away.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a very good point.
So without saying anything, I'm gonna gesture to Fluffy like on your mark, like we're gonna follow you.
Yeah.
And you.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, because I've got an idea.
I'd like to tap Amos to get ready as well. So I like to tap him blindly, and I just say,
I need you to make a dexterity check.
All of us, or just
No, just Elaeda.
Elaeda?
To tap Amos
14.
in the dark.
Okay.
Pokes me.
A random arrow.
Suddenly a fire blast comes out of the middle of the room and strikes Gideon. And he's gone. Faster than you can react to it.
Fucker.
Oh, it's on. Do we hear that?
Oh.
Like, do we hear the?
You hear it, yeah. Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
blast.
it's loud to cast a fireball.
And there is a figure standing in the middle of the room.
I
now
don
that is
my
visible.
cloak of stars, bust down the door, and cast
Hold on.
Daunting Roar.
Roll initiative before.
I've rolled so badly too.
As I heard I want to have cast Blade Ward. I know that's only one turn, but like, as I heard that go on, I wanted to cast Blade Ward.
Does anyone remember?
Ooh, a
I should
natural
have written
18.
this down.
21 for me.
Does anyone remember if I had my Cloak of Stars on with this skeleton?
No, you didn't.
No,
No, you
I
didn't.
don't think you did.
You had invisibility,
I cast invisibility,
and you were wearing
I
your
put my
mask, but that was it.
mask on.
You didn't cast your Cloak of Stars.
I don't recall. I don't.
Nope. No, you're.
The last
you're,
time I
you
recall
can
having
wear
my
that.
Cloak of Stars was with the assassins, definitely.
Yeah.
DM, is it
So-
okay if I have that available?
You're all good to have it. It's fine.
I'm
Thank you.
wearing my Cloak of Stars
Write it
as we
down
go into
now.
this fight. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Because I put
That
that
is
on
the
before
one
I
action
busted,
that I will let you have
busted
beforehand.
down the door. Yeah, cool.
Just him.
Yeah. As in, he gets
You
to have it
selfish
out already
Yeah.
because he
you
he
fucking-
acted before any of you guys. He just went for it. He did
I
he did
heard
the
it.
fluffy thing.
I heard it, and I'm
Ate
going.
stuff, and he's just running through the door.
You piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'll be right, like literally on his tail. Like I'm going to, right behind him.
Give me a sec. I have to just bring up some creatures here.
We know there's 5. Oh, do we know there's 5? Like, would I have heard 5 different footsteps, being able to discern that?
Well,
With
With
a
a natural 20, 27?
No.
Oh, you bastard.
Gideon
You could-
surprised because he
you
rolled a nat
could-
20. You can see the
you-
fireball coming.
Pardon? Not against their nat 20.
Gideon's. Oh!
Did we?
Yeah, I rolled a nat, like on the dexterity thing, or like the dexterity thing to see if you could react fast enough. I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
So,
He took one for the team, guys. That's all
Yeah,
right.
he did, yeah.
Did
Poor
we
Gideon.
hear any voices for casting that fireball, or just the fireball came out of nowhere?
Ooh, that's a good
you
question.
hear the spell be cast as it launches.
Yeah, okay.
So the spell wasn't cast like quietly.
That's my by far best of all time TikTok freaking trend right now. Like it's so good. It's hilarious.
Fucking everywhere. And he's the only one that's visible in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
One random dude. Oh, Gideon. Oh no! Oh.
It's like I'll just bring him back later.
One assassin.
All right. Initiatives.
Not yet. Sorry, I've got to
He's
set up
gotta
for this.
Get up his thing.
Quite
right?
a little bit. There's some characters that I'm just preparing. Through the pages. Where are
It's gonna be
you?
interesting. I really hope.
Hopefully, you can title this YouTube video "Sweet Revenge," Jamie.
Yeah, fingers crossed, yeah. And it could be, if the assassin kills me, then it could be still called Sweet Revenge.
Or you can call it "Stealthy as a Fart in the Dark."
As lethal as a dog's fart in the dark? I rolled terribly on initiative.
Jamie, I finished Vox Machina.
Oh yeah, good, yeah.
Loved it.
How good was it, dude? Yeah, it's so I watched it through like 3
Are
or
we
4
talking
times.
about the anime or
Yeah,
the
the anime, yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good. I loved it.
Yeah, it was
I
really
really
good.
hope they do more of that stuff.
Well, they're planning on doing a season 2.
They funded
They
enough.
They have enough content for it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, they'll be
Well, I remember
fine.
when they did the Kickstarter, wherever they did.
Yeah,
They got
11
millions,
million.
and then-
Yeah, 11 million.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
And
They started with a goal of
Uh,
700k, and they did that in the first hour, 2 hours.
They broke all their stretch goals in like the first 2 hours. All of them. Like they were like 3 mil.
There's
They haven't
7.
done as well as the new greatest one, which is Brendan Sanderson's thing, which has gone off the rails and broken every
What's
single
Brendan
Kickstarter
Sanderson
record that's
thing?
ever had. He's doing like a
his
content
books?
drop of like 4 books.
Yeah.
And he's at like he reached like 30 something million.
Wow.
Wait, so campaign books or like at novels?
So much
No,
money.
No, this is just an author. He's just an author, and he's just like, yeah, I'm going to release a bunch of novels with like content drops, and
He is a great author.
What
he's an
books is-
amazing author.
What's his books?
Mistborn, Stormlight Archives. He finished The Wheel of Time, I think. Like the
Oh,
last
okay.
3
Yeah.
novels. Yeah.
Okay. So
I rolled horribly on initiative, by the way.
I didn't.
I did not. I rolled bad.
I definitely need to put on some D&D combat music behind this.
Oh, that's a great call.
Set the mood.
Is there music? Thank you.
Oh, nice.
Can you turn it up a little bit?
I just find something. Yeah.
What?
Beautiful.
Who?
Love it. That's perfect too, by the way.
What are you reacting
Oh.
to? What's going on?
So
The mu-
you
the
see one
music.
figure.
There's music?
Yep.
If you unmute like the tab of Astral,
Yeah, no,
you'll
it's
hear it.
right. I might have to go out and come in because I'm not getting anything.
There is one figure. I will hide their HP. Not that I use the character's actual HPs anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, that's fair.
That times 4 or 5.
Last time I did ×3.
You bastard.
Dale and I had a chat last week about the Guardian we fought.
Just how stupid things are to balance around you guys.
Hmm.
No,
But-
anything.
So, just to be
This is the
clear,
situation you find yourselves in.
am I
Where's
in the
music?
room?
I don't hear anything.
The door has opened and you are here.
Yeah, cool.
That is when initiative is rolled.
Yeah, cool. That's fine.
Because you have decided to kick down the door, there is not really a surprise, as everyone was on alert. So we're just going.
Yeah,
off of
I
initiative rolls.
figured that. Yeah.
I can't hear the music for some reason.
However,
Unfortunately.
with that in mind, let me.
I don't even hear my own. What's going on?
Amos, what do we got for yours?
24.
Wow.
Oh, that's a
natural
you rolled
20.
Nat 20,
19.
Oh wow.
19.
Oh,
Yeah.
23. Sorry, 23. 23. Sorry.
23.
Feel good.
Floppy.
Feel great.
5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, so you've busted through the door and then you're going to stand there for a while.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Yeah.
Your strength. You took all your strength to blast the door open, so now
Yeah.
you're tired. You're like,
Don't make me
Elaeda,
run. I'm full of
go.
chocolate.
What's yours?
Who?
Who's?
Elaeda?
Oh,
Elaeda.
sorry. 16.
16. Lyndall.
21.
Azor.
12. 21 mirrored.
Have a quick look here. They gave them. Oh, okay. No, thank you. That's wrong. Yeah, no. Bam. Oopsies.
I want to punch this oracle in the face. Especially if it's Kahir.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Kahir. Oh.
It's a good call, I bet you.
Oh.
She's with him.
And judging by Dale's smirk, I think I'm right in that.
It's not.
Oh, damn it!
The dog prince, it's not here.
Okay.
That'd be pretty funny though.
That would be funny though.
He didn't seem like much of a fighter,
Yeah.
what I recall.
Is anyone what they see
Yeah.
at the moment?
Yeah,
Is that
in-
really
in
a call
this-
you want to make?
In this world, it's yeah, totally agree.
Okay. First up in the initiative order, we have Amos. Door is closed in front of you. You hear a loud crash after Gideon has been slain.
It's an action to open a door, isn't it?
Nah. Object
It's not?
interaction. You can just push that thing open. Nah.
And they're looking at me,
Cool.
by the way, too.
Thank goodness.
You can interact with an object as a free as a thing on your turn. That's just part of your turn.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, you're pushing a door open. I don't think that takes 6 seconds and the same amount of time to swing a sword.
Okay. Can I'm gonna push open the door and cast Fireball at Oracle 2.
As weak as
If I can see it. Do I have to move forward to see it? Or can I see it
Yeah,
from
you
where
gotta
I am?
move. You walk forward a little bit to there, and then you can kind of around the corner just blast off a fireball.
Yep. Cool.
Is
Yeah,
that
but
an
it-
advantage
roll me
because
an
she's
attack.
looking at me?
No.
Okay.
A 8 for a natural 1.
No!
It's a miss.
Yeah.
Blast scatters off into the distance.
Shocking. Okay, well in that case, I still got my movement and my bonus action. I'll cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action on Oracle 2.
Okay.
And then I will use my movement to go into the corner of the room.
When you're casting like a firebolt or something like that, do other characters around the area have to like roll to miss the missed firebolt? Because obviously he's thrown it. Like,
No, that
doesn't just vanish.
It does apparently.
Okay, that's dumb.
I mean, you could consider it as being like it
It's
skims
not
the top
always
of
a-
someone's head or it goes up.
Yeah,
or
and
like,
it's not always a
Yeah.
miss. Sometimes it's a block.
Yeah, okay,
Like
yeah.
the strike just
Yeah.
doesn't hit well
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, fair
Type
enough.
thing.
Yeah.
Like you're
Yeah.
like, especially with weapons or like arrows, it can just be caught on a shield. You can just
Yeah.
like glance off armor,
Yeah.
and then it's like, well, it's, like once it's dented and like that, it's not really going to do anything to anyone.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
Obviously, with magic, if you fire magic into like a cluster of people, yes, someone's going to get hit.
Yeah,
But is
yeah,
it
no,
going to be
that's fair.
vital enough that it does anything?
Yeah.
So,
No, that's fair. I thought I'd ask the question.
no, fair. So you do that. Next up. Oh shit. Okay.
I don't like the sound of that. You bastard.
Figure's going
of
to
course he's
appear.
right next to me.
Who?
They got to move
my.
first.
The assassin.
You don't see him until his short sword comes out and starts coming towards you as he calls out an incantation that you recognize, that you've heard from Elaeda,
Booming blade.
as he attacks you with Booming Blade.
Shield.
What's your AC?
16.
That puts
So
up to
gives me-
21.
Yeah, it gives me +5. Yeah.
Yeah, you can choose after I say the number. It's a 28 to hit.
Oh. Okay, well then no. Obviously, I thought you had to do it before
Insane.
you hear the attack. To be honest, that's how I thought that was.
So I can say that I say the number and then you can be like, yeah, this.
Oh, okay. Well then no, I won't shield. But can I uncanny dodge? Is that a better option? Yeah, I'll uncanny dodge.
Okay.
Yes, that'll halve the attack.
So you will take.
Is that a natural 20?
Okay.
28?
No.
Okay.
Would have been like a 19 or 18, pretty sure. If he's proficient, he would have like +10.
Yeah.
So you take. Where are my dice? Holy f... You are glad you uncanny dodged. I just rolled 4 d6s and I rolled 3 6s and a 5.
By the way, his HP is visible.
That's fine.
Okay. It says 142.
Like I said, I don't use the HPs given.
Okay, cool.
That's more than that.
I have my-
That's good to know. Good to know.
Oh, my HP is only 30. Because that thing that gave me +5 is finished, hasn't it?
Hasn't been 8 hours
Oh,
yet.
okay,
hours.
still there. Okay.
So that is Bert, and that. Okay, so that's 27, 38, 43 points of slashing damage.
Half.
Half, so 41. Oh, so 21?
21
points of slashing damage.
Holy crap.
Jesus.
And you feel an uneasy presence of magic around you.
This is gonna be bad.
Holy crap.
Could Elaeda hear the incantation?
Hear but not see as it was cast because he was invisible.
Okay. Yep.
But that is all that's all he can do for his turn.
Oh, that's all.
So next up we have Lyndall.
I'm gonna step right. I think just kind of at an angle in front of Fluffy there, and oh, I get you crazy. I want to cast Mind Sliver on the Oracle.
Okay. It's a saving throw.
Yep, it is a intelligence saving throw.
That is a 16 from me.
Yeah, it saves.
Okay.
And I will use a Bardic Inspiration on Azoth.
Sure. Azoth is
then-
inspired.
In my
Thank you,
turn.
friend.
And turn there. It is
D4 or
now
D6?
the
What's that?
D6.
D6.
Thank you.
The Oracle is going to pull out a small kind of metallic metal symbol of Athreos. Gonna put a hand over it and say a quick prayer as she casts Bless.
Oh, you bastard. I hate Bless.
So she...
I know what Bless does.
Fluffy don't know shit about
No,
Bless.
I don't. Fluffy doesn't know what Bless is about. Me as the player of Fluffy knows what Bless is, and it's not good for us.
So there are... You see a few characters seem to stand a little straighter as they are blessed. Well, you see the assassin in the corner.
He just has better posture? Is that it?
Just has a little bit better posture, it seems. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just, fixes up this little slump he was having.
What a douche. Yeah, slump
and that's going to be it for
attack of
the Oracle's
43.
turn. The next turn... Oh, don't freeze on me, please. Going to be had as a figure appears right next to you, Lyndall. If Astral will work for me, which it's not, I can't interact right now. Give me a second, I've got to reload.
Excuse me, we're having some technical difficulties.
Astral has just completely crashed on me and won't
Love
reload
that.
either.
Love that.
Super good.
So we're basically safe until...
All the goodness. Yeah, we're good. We're good for about a
Apparently,
minute.
yeah. Please, come on, don't do that. You guys can still hear and see me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So my internet's not gone.
Nope.
Is Astral still working for you?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Singing-
We all just pinged.
Can you guys see me pinging?
What? I don't know
I
what
see a
color you're
bunch of
pinging.
stuff.
Blue is pinging.
Yes, if you're light blue, then yes.
The doorway,
Okay, can
yeah.
you interact with anything though? Can you change your HPs or anything?
I can move myself and change my HP.
Yeah.
I can move. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm currently grabbing the Oracle's face. It says you're offline.
Yeah, I just closed it because I can't do anything.
Someone's clicking around Oracle 2 in circles.
I don't know who that is.
I think it's Crub.
It's not me.
No, it's me.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Detective Fluffy solving crimes.
He's about as smart as...
His perception is through the roof.
It actually is. That's the sad part. It actually is. I think I have one of the
He just
highest.
doesn't have good investigation.
Yeah, no, yeah. My investigation is -1. Oh, you've added the round. Nice. Okay. Do you change the round as you go? On Astral?
I try to remember. But,
Yeah, cool,
I may
cool.
not be able to do anything right now.
No.
It's like I'm even trying in a different browser and it's still not working.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Yeah, like it's just broken for me apparently.
Just restart your PC if you have to.
Yeah, I might have to. An unknown error occurred. An error
Love that.
report has been submitted to Astral. My account's just absolutely bogus, apparently. Okay.
Oh, the six heads win the fight against everyone, and they all walk out happy.
Rock's full, you're all dead.
All enemies
Guys.
die of a computer virus.
An unknown virus comes in and kills the assassin.
Yeah, okay, I'm just going to restart. We'll see if...
I don't know if he finished his sentence
He
before he restarted.
definitely didn't.
I'm gonna restart and see if that. Now he's just frozen. Oh no.
You know, I'm really not against Amos's idea to get the three-headed dog in the room. Now that there's potentially five. of them you
Yeah,
can't
I
see.
feel like. Well, I feel like what I'm about to do, what I'm
I
going
was
to do on my
about to be
turn is
one
probably
shot,
going to
so-
help that.
If I didn't uncanny dodge that, I was down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait,
I've-
so opening a door isn't an action, so we can open that door apparently.
Well, no, that one will be because it's locked again. Remember?
Is it? Did you lock
It's
it
locked.
again?
Yeah, I locked
Ah.
it.
Room thing.
I feel like what I'm about to do may help us in
What
this
we
situation.
could do is just bang on the door like crazy.
Well, like I said,
See if that
He
wakes
may
him up.
hear what's going on
Hey, boy.
anyways.
Hey, boy.
Like, we may
Hey,
not
boy.
know.
yeah, he may hear what
Where's
I
that
have
bone?
to say in a sec. Yeah. Who's
What?
back?
There he is.
Currently,
Or his
I'm
computer's just
Amos.
caught up in the.
Mhm.
Azoth
Yeah.
is still Azoth, Lindel is still Lindel, but Pebble is Fluffy. Elaeda is still Ladle, and
Oh.
I said Elaeda is still a Ladle. That's funny.
ladle.
Elaeda is still a Ladle.
Ladle. Ladle. Your
Ladle.
nickname.
Hey, he's back. He's not looking overly impressed.
No, because it's still broken.
No.
No idea.
Hmm.
Must be something wrong with my account.
Maybe, yeah. Can you try like signing out and then signing back in?
How do you even sign out once you're on this page? Oh, exit this section.
Rustydudley's now offline.
To be fair, I just tried to exit to see if I can do it, and it's like stuck loading.
Yes, I wonder if their servers have gone down. So as soon as you guys try to reload, you guys
Super
won't be able to
buggy.
either.
Did you get back
Give me a
in,
sec. Let me have.
Ben? Did you get back in?
No, I can't. Like I exited the
okay.
session, and it froze me.
Oh, Spion.
I can still zoom in and stuff. I can still move myself around, but it says
Astral is currently down.
Ah,
okay,
Spion.
Astral's better.
I'm on their Discord.
Oh, okay.
We can. What do you call it? Just do it verbal.
Theater- Theater,
Yeah,
theater
old
of the
school,
mind.
Use our imagination.
I mean, I've still got it up, so I can.
Yeah, but I can't move any. You can't move characters.
I can move myself.
It's
Yeah, but that's it.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
got kicked. I just got kicked.
I can.
Oracle
Jesus.
1 just joined.
Yep.
Oh,
Stuff's moving.
oh, did I
Stuff's
just?
moving
Did
now.
they just?
Yep.
Maybe
Yep.
they just got it back up.
They just got Oracle 1 just joined, so.
Oh, I just
Yeah,
got
and
back
it just
in, so-
it just loaded in for me.
Yay!
Okay.
Okay, cool.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Good job,
Goodness.
Astral support team. They probably just had to do a server reset.
Well done,
Okay.
Astral.
I did not. I did
Oh,
not,
cool.
want
Very
to-
good. Yeah.
Love your work,
did not
Astral.
want to have to use my imagination.
Oh,
Killed
kind of
the
interesting.
moment
None of that. None of that in D&D. Leave that.
of a
for-
hand reaching out and attacking Lindell with a 18 to hit.
Oof. Yeah, it hits.
I'm so glad we're not having to imagine because I'm just not good with imagination.
What
why
you
I'm a
don't have to
barbarian.
imagine is the face of Kahir looking at Lindell.
I freaking knew it! I
Left it alone.
freaking knew it!
What do you mean? Should have left it alone. You told us where to go. You psychopath.
5 points
Tell you where to go.
of force damage.
She gon' die.
Can you rename that to Kahir?
Yeah, please.
Just so I
Wanna
can
know
see
which
when
one
she
it is.
dies, I can see
Yeah,
the
I
name
wanna-
die.
I want to cut her.
Oh, I'm
frickin'
gonna have so much fun telling Trost that she was a traitor.
Yeah, she-
I'm gonna
as she
cut her
strikes me, I'm
freaking
gonna-
head off.
I want to look at her like she's absolutely crazy because it doesn't make any sense what she's doing right now. You sneaky bitch.
You sneaky
I guess
bitch.
people aren't what they seem. How dare?
When you were saying it, I'm just like, it's gonna be funny when that gets revealed.
Mhm. Yeah.
So many plot twists.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, was that
We
one
kinda
really a
knew,
twist?
like-
No, not
I
really.
feel like
After,
the one you
yeah.
knew
after the
was coming.
kayaks thing, yeah, she was a
Yeah, she tried to set us up, and then
So many plot pivots.
pivot,
Bad.
pivot.
A plot pivot.
Okay, there we go. Name changed. All that is done.
Nice.
The strike happens. Take the 5 points of force damage, and then Elaeda, you are up.
Cool. Elaeda's going to start casting a blade song, and she's going to make a run straight for that oracle in the middle of the room who blew up her bird.
Okay. Yep.
That's kind of yeah, that's
Did you
fair.
pass here?
Oh no.
You bumped into someone. What is that?
A
Oh, fanatic.
certain someone is going to take an attack of opportunity as you leave his range to attack
Oh my goodness.
the oracle.
What a bastard.
That is a 20 to hit. I think it misses, doesn't it?
My AC is 20.
Oh,
Oh, it hits.
what?
Yeah, I'll take it.
As he slashes you with a dagger, you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh goodness.
Okay. Well, look at me, I'm coming back for you.
Oh god.
Gideon will have his revenge.
coming for you.
Then yes, you can finish your turn attacking. The oracle.
Hold on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so actually, no, I think I'd like to cast haste in place and then use my haste attack. If that's okay.
As you go to cast haste, the assassin looks over at you and reaches out and makes a line and casts counterspell.
My,
You bastard.
they are jacked. Jacked.
You know
I
anything?
can't do anything. No, I don't have another counterspell slot. I'm still
Oh,
down that one that you
still
cast.
down that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Counterspell's haste.
Alright.
Ooh, actually, does he have to roll for it because it's equal level?
Oh my goodness.
Third level or lower, the spell fails, so it just goes. Yeah. So his counterspell goes off, stopping your
That's it.
haste.
So I lose my action altogether, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I look at him very sternly in the eye, right in front of him, and then
Azoth, you're up.
Oh. Goodness. Right. Now that it's going to take an action for me to put on a certain piece of clothing. Kind of clothing. I don't think I want to do that just yet, actually. I'm gonna... Have I seen anything
run-
so far? I'm behind a... like...
You've probably seen Kahir's hand. You don't know it's Kahir. You've seen an oracle kind of reach out and attack Lyndall. And you
okay.
can probably see what's happening over here with the Elaeda and the oracle.
Alright, I'm going to run in 5, 10, 15 feet in front of Fluffy. I can see that there's multiple enemies. I don't think I'm going to make it close enough to anyone, so I'm going to hang a left and go use all my movement to get up in Kahir's face. And I'm going to say, I'm saving the best for Varyas, but you can have a taste. And I am going to double swang my blade.
Come on, man. 19s and 20s here. 19s and 20s. Let's finish this
she's
bitch
not
quick.
cursed.
That's okay.
She's not cursed.
Oh, you get your
19s.
You're inspired as well.
Yeah, okay.
You're inspired.
You are inspired.
I'm saving the old hex for a certain somebody. But
Hmm.
here we go. That's a 4. Unless a 12 hits.
Nope.
Yeah. That's better. Dirty 20.
Hits. On me damage.
6 plus 5. I could have used my inspiration my first attack. That's right. Save it. I'll save it. Ugh. That is a 12 points of slashing damage. I
12
told you
points?
just a taste. Yeah.
Just one attack. Yeah, that was your 2 attacks, wasn't it?
Yeah, I missed. Yeah. That's it.
You take 8 points of force damage as the when you hit, there seems to be a magical aura that hits back at you.
Okay. 8 points taken. 8 points.
Yep.
This is going to be a rough fight.
With that, it is now the Fanatic's turn. Fanatic is going to turn to Elaeda, who just ran past. He's going to reach out, and he's going to attempt to cast Hold Person.
My goodness.
Yep.
I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. It's a 21.
You save. The spell does nothing.
Nice.
He's going to run up and try to get in your face, but that's it. He just casts the spell. Gets in your face. Can't do much else. Spellcasters, when they fail their spell. Yeah!
Oh, this is awkward.
No, that feels.
Yeah,
I think there's enough of a... What's your passive perception? Azoth?
Mine's really high too.
Okay.
Mine's 16.
12.
17.
Okay, what was yours, Fluffy?
17,
No,
yeah.
okay. None of you notice this.
Okay.
Freaking door opens.
Fluffy, it's
doesn't
your turn.
Okay.
No.
I am going to move to here and cast Daunting Roar.
Yeah, nice.
And my query is, it's everything within 10 feet of me that's afraid of me if it fails. However,
How do you choose?
Yeah, so the assassin and the cult fanatic.
If you go next to the cult fanatic, you can pick the cleric as well.
That's a good call. I'm going to do that. The other question I have is it loud enough for the 3-headed dog in the other room to hear what's going on in this room? To bust
What do
in
you
through the
think?
door. I'm hoping yes.
Pretty loud.
Yeah, good.
You're
That's
a
what we
Leonin
want.
that's
That's what we
roaring.
want. That's what we want in a closed space.
If you were to guess, it's pretty damn loud.
Let's go. That's what we want.
It's gonna be fucking chaos.
Yeah, it's gonna be chaos.
What is it? Wisdom saving throw.
It's a wisdom save.
Okay. Oracle first. That is a 14.
Hang on, let me find it. Give me 2 ticks. I think that's a pass.
20 from the cult fanatic. And
hang on, 8 plus 4 plus 2, 14. So 14 is the DC.
okay, the assassin fails.
Cool, perfect.
What does that do?
He's now afraid of me until the end of my next turn.
And I'm just using normal frighten rules. I think they just work better.
Yep.
And they're a little more balanced.
Yep.
So as long as he can see Fluffy, or is within eyesight of him, he cannot move any closer to him, and any attack he makes is with disadvantage.
He has disadvantage on attacks and checks.
Attacks and checks.
And checks. According to my sheet, attacks and checks is
right.
fine.
He has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Yeah.
Not saving throws, but ability checks and
can't willingly move closer to source of fear.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Doing that's only where I've moved is only 30 feet. So I'd like to move the 10 feet over to past the assassin.
Yep.
I know it might take an opportunity attack from the cult fanatic, but
yep. With disadvantage.
Is he afraid of me? I don't think he's afraid of me. Is he? Oh no! Yeah,
you
cloak.
have your cloak on.
Cloak. Yep.
That is an 11 to hit.
Yeah,
so
misses.
Miss.
Yeah, misses. And then I'm going to take 2 strikes with my great axe at the assassin.
Okay. Roll me the attacks.
Because I'm flanking, does he get advantage?
He sure does.
Oh, yes.
+2.
+2, is it?
Yep. So one person flanking is +2. If you surround an enemy, it's +5. It's the idea of like partial cover and total cover. It's the same. I try to run it off like similar rules with that.
23.
The hits.
Yeah. And that's not going to hit. A 13.
Yeah, 13 misses, but the first one hits.
Cool. Alright, sweet.
So you don't get your zealot damage or anything.
I don't get my zealot damage?
Don't you have to be raging for that? First
Yeah,
attack
you're right. While
raging,
raging.
so-
Yeah, it is while raging. Damn. Okay, so I do 7 points of damage. I'm going to do nothing this fight. This is going to suck. Because I have a straight D12 on my damage, and I don't deal any extra. And I have -1 on everything else.
Usually.
+5.
Okay.
And then I can deal with my radiant when I'm raging, which I can't do at the moment. So 7.
Okay. 7.
Yeah,
7 points.
Yeah.
Only the one, and you only did the one attack. Anything? Bonus action was the Dauntless Roar. He is ready. No worries.
Yeah.
Amos, you are up.
Back to the top, I guess.
Does Misty Step grant an attack of opportunity?
He's already used his reaction.
He's already used
so
his
he cannot-
reaction.
When did he use his reaction?
He counterspelled.
Countered my spell.
Oh.
You are still under the effects of Booming Blade.
What does Booming Blade do?
If you were to move, you will take damage.
And that's not a concentration spell?
It's just part of Booming Blade's
It's
attack.
an effect.
So if I move, I take damage.
But technically, Misty Step isn't movement, though, is it?
Yeah, it's a teleportation.
I think I'd give you Misty Step. If you Misty Step, you won't take it. Sure.
Right, and what's the damage? Sorry.
That's a good question. You don't know.
Right. Okay.
You don't know how powerful he is as a wizard to know the damage that you will take from Booming Blade. There are some questions that I will deem too meta, and that is one of them.
Okay. Well, I forgot about Booming Blade.
Think about how much damage you took in the first attack and how much you want to take more damage.
Well, he attacks next, so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. I just have to. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I just have to attack him.
So you can Misty Step away, and you won't take the damage. I'll give you that, but movement will incur.
Yeah. No, I don't want to Misty Step if I can't move. Then. Okay. No, that's fine.
Yep.
I will just attack him with my rapier.
Sure.
And
Roll
this
and
is
attack.
with advantage or not with advantage?
Not with advantage, but you got +2 to the hit.
+2 to the hit, plus the
Yep.
normal modifier, and
Plus
then
your
is
normal
it,
modifiers.
is it sneak down
And
turn
then it will
as
be
well?
sneak attack because you have an ally within 5 feet of the enemy, which is
Okay,
fluffy.
gotcha. Okay. So +2, 14.
14 misses.
I'd probably say that. Okay, well in that case I have to misty step, otherwise I am going to die.
Where you
Where do we go? Where's 30 feet? There's 30 feet. I don't know where Vias is, but alright, let's just go here. We're misty stepping there.
No worries.
Yeah.
We know Bias is a pussy. He's not going to do much until he absolutely has to. So
He might have just been acting, but yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, that's the end of my move. I can't do anything else.
Yep. It is now the assassin's go. He is going to turn around and out of fear and not having anywhere else to go, feeling cornered, he is going to slash out at Fluffy.
good.
Because I feel like people when they're afraid aren't smart. Oh, yeah, no, aren't smart enough to cast spells. So he will roll an attack with disadvantage. No matter what, he can't sneak attack, and that's a 14 to hit.
Misses.
And then he is going to do what a scared person will do and attempt to run away from you.
Cool. Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You sure do.
That's good. Natural 20.
Bring that stick at him.
Hell yes. Except it's probably the worst person to get a nat 20 at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
Hey, it's better. It's still double damage.
That
10.
Whatever
that
dice.
violent sneeze.
And in total?
10 total.
Easy.
Take it.
Oh, no.
I rolled a 7 and a 3.
Oh, no. Wait, doesn't it
Okay,
double?
and
Yeah, it's just doubled. It's not 2 rolls.
Are we doubling it? Are
no,
we?
you can choose to roll two.
I've
if you
been
want to.
rolling 2.
Oh,
I've been
okay.
rolling 2.
Okay.
Every time I crit, I've
As
been
long
rolling
as
2.
you stay
So
consistent with
yeah.
what you do, if you want to roll dice and double,
Yeah.
if you want to just roll double dice.
Actually, I've been rolling dice as well, to be honest.
I've been rolling.
dice.
Yeah, I've been
I
rolling
find it
double
more
dice.
fun to roll extra
Yeah,
dice. so
I like to roll.
extra
I've got the
dice.
dice. Why not roll them? Like,
Okay. Question is, what's his movement? How far into this room does he go?
oh, that's a good. I like the sound of that.
He doesn't know what's in the room.
No.
We don't know what's in the room.
Let's go.
That's why we were cautious.
Let's go.
More shit. We're gonna have to fight.
Let's go. Please tell me he goes in there
What?
far
Oh, he's
enough.
going into the
The
He's in the marble room.
rune room. But where does
You
it start?
None of you see anything.
Okay.
'cause you're all in that.
Please tell me
in
we
that
hear
area.
something.
You
Here's
well,
true.
I should say none of you see what happens.
Yeah.
You just suddenly see a lot of light of what seems to be fire.
Thank God.
I'm gonna just roll some damage here.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Oh my goodness.
Was that the
Upside
candle?
down donkey. Upside down donkey.
Y'all's
Fire.
curiosity was
That's what it
killing me, by the way. Like, I had such a hard time not...
Yeah, right. Upside down donkey pumpkin. Fire. Fire. Now that makes sense.
Soup warmer.
Fireball. Yeah.
Fireball. Firestorm.
What I wanted to
knew
do,
it.
I wanted to go in there because the marble starts 30 feet before the candle. I wanted to use Mage Hand to move the candle to see if anything happened
Ah. I would
and not be on the marble. And then
You
if
would not
nothing
be
happened,
So you see the large flash. You see fire. All of a sudden, there is fire. It's not a flash of it. It's just all of a sudden you can see like the shadows of flickering flames, and there is a shadow that is cast, and you hear a scream.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Observed.
Fucked.
Like,
Fuck
they're
it,
like,
yeah.
He's no longer afraid of me, by the way.
dead.
Oh,
'Cause he
no,
took
wait.
damage?
No,
No.
he is. He is afraid. No, because he didn't take damage
He
from
gets
us.
to save at the end of his turn, right?
No, it's at the end of my turn. He's no longer afraid of me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So he's frightened of me until the
so that's-
end of my next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the end of his turn.
Oh, that works
Even with
so
Bless, he still didn't
good.
get that.
Wow. Oh yeah, they've got Bless too. We need to kill this
I mean,
Wait, is
Oracle
that when I
one.
got hit by a fucking...
No, that's
Is that what hit me
that's
back?
something else. No, that's something else.
God.
That's Kahir something.
Actually, I don't want to know.
Pretty sure it was
Um,
Oracle 2.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, whoever. Yeah.
It is now Lyndall's turn.
I am going to cast Bane on the Cult Fanatic here and the other Oracle.
Okay.
Nice.
And their Charisma saving
Just
throw.
happened. Yeah. It is Charisma saving throw. They do get a save. It's a hex that doesn't. So first up, we have first Oracle. What kind of saving throw is it?
Charisma.
Charisma? Is it charisma?
Oracle
We
2.
have
Oh, no.
a 13 to save from Kahir,
Fails.
a 7 to save from Oracle 2,
Fails.
Awesome.
and an 11 to save from
Oh, well
Fnatic.
done.
Fails.
Fantastic.
They are all baned.
And as a
So is that just a negative? Like I add a
So-
D4 and then take a D4. It's gonna be
So
so
it's just-
fucking annoying.
No
yeah,
D4.
so no,
Surely
yeah,
just-
minus
you
a
just-
D4 on every attack and or save.
Surely it's just cancels. They just cancel
Counters.
each other out. Yeah.
Yeah, just be
It's-
straight rolls.
that'd be
It's going to be
heaps.
so difficult to keep track of everything.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do that
so-
because I don't want to roll 2D4 and have a aid
Yeah.
in it.
100%.
Well, it only matters if they win, right? So like you would never roll a D4 unless for some reason you needed to save them from it, or you know what I'm saying?
It only matters
So
once
they are-
either the Bane goes away or the Bless goes away.
Well, yeah. So Kahir and
The Cult Fanatic.
Kahir and the Cult Fanatic. What is it? Who else was? No, yeah.
was-
So
Here, Oracle 2 and
is,
the Cult
leave it on.
were banned.
Kahir is straight baned,
She's straight Bane, okay.
and so is the Cult Fanatic.
Oh, okay, cool. That's
Um,
good to know.
So, are you doing
then-
anything else,
The
Lyndall?
Oracle 1 and the
Yes.
Assassin were blessed. So.
I'm going to use my bonus action to hex. Let's say Kahir. I'm going to use Hexblade's Curse. Sorry.
X-Blades. Okay. Here is Hexblade's Cursed.
Yep.
Wonderful.
And
How
I'm
many
going to
markings right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know I'll take an attack of opportunity, but I'm going to move back by Amos.
I need to get rid of the sunglasses off of Elaeda because you do not have. You are not
Bardic
inspired at the
inspiration.
moment. Only.
I'm not inspired either, by the way.
Only.
Hazel is inside.
Yeah.
Only Azoth is inspired.
Yeah, I'm not inspired either.
Yep.
I think I'm going to have to write down what effects are affecting who at the moment. Otherwise, I'm just never going to keep up.
Okay.
Yeah, so I moved
Uh,
away, and like I said, I assume I'm taking an attack of opportunity. But
You will take an attack of opportunity. That is a 20 to hit.
even with the save on the oh my god, the Bane.
Wait. 18 to hit.
Oh, it hits still.
The ham.
That sucks.
You take. Oh, actually, can she make that attack?
Say what now?
While Dad's working that out,
Yeah.
sorry, so here is baned, just purely baned?
You take 4 points of force damage. Baned and Hexblade's Cursed. As you
Baned
see
and
these
Hex.
golden tendrils wrap around her that you've seen from. come out
Oracle
of the
2 is
before.
what?
Blessed.
Is blessed and...
and
Blessed
then baned.
And baned. So essentially nothing.
And the Fanatic cult's just baned.
Cult Fanatic
Whole
is
system's
baned.
baned. assassin is blessed.
And
Still managed to get feared.
scared, but still scared of floating.
Toasty.
Mhm.
That's so good.
Blessed and medium well done.
Yeah. I would almost say well done.
Medium to well done.
I have a feeling he took a lot of damage in that little bit.
Oh, we can only hold you.
Yeah.
That was
Right,
the end
okay.
of his movement. That was the problem.
Hmm.
It is now the other oracles go. That oracle is going to. Stay where she's going to stay where she is. She is going to just reach out and attempt to attack Elaeda with a 17 to hit. Misses. And that's it for the Oracle's turn. And now it is Kahir's turn. He is going to turn to Azoth and going to reach out and attempt to cast Hold Person. I need you to make I believe it was a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
She just attempting to give him a hug.
Reaches out
Oh,
her
what
hands.
is a dirty 20?
Nice. Good job.
Oh, succeeds.
Good job. But
Nice.
Bastards with you succeeding on the
You'd
bloody
like
Hold
something to
Persons.
hold on to, would you?
Elaeda, your turn. That's all that Kahir is going to do.
Alright, Elaeda's going to Booming Blade the Oracle too.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
25.
Yeah, that hits.
25.
wow.
Let's go.
Beautiful. Alright. So that is 3, 6, 9, and 10 damage.
Okay. You take 6 points of force damage in return.
Dang.
Uh-huh. Okay. Real quick, it sort of works against me, but was I meant to do a saving throw to maintain concentration for Bladesong at any point?
You haven't taken
This
any
is the
damage.
first time you've been. This is the first time you've taken damage. So
I took
now
damage
you have to.
when during that opportunity attack. That's why.
Cultist fanatic here with a 5 points of damage for the
That's true.
opportunity attack.
But you're not concentrating on a spell. Bladesong's not a spell. It's just something you do. You then tried to cast haste, which would have been your concentration spell. but it
and
failed.
which didn't work.
You're not.
Oh,
You're
okay.
not actually concentrating on anything at the moment.
Okay. No. All good. So that was 5 or how much? Sorry, 6.
6.
6 points of force damage.
And that will be it for Elaeda's turn.
Okay. Azoth, you're up.
Alrighty. So, knowing that Kahir does not have a reaction at the moment, I'm going to move away. And I'm going to run towards the main door. So I'm going to go right here.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Is the door still closed?
Door is still closed. You can see, you can see that the door has stayed closed that entire time.
Okay, we can't see fucking Vyas right now, and didn't want him kind of
Just
sneaking
sneak
on
his
through.
little Weasel ass
Mhm.
on.
Yeah, exactly. So, alright, I'm going to move here. And I'm going to... I think if I attack with melee, I'm going to get this bloody, burst of energy to... it's going to hurt me. So what I'm going to try to do, as a little experiment, I'm going to cast my Eldritch Blast. I'm going to cast one ticker here and one to the other Oracle in front of Elaeda.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to see what happens. So
Sure thing. Roll me
I roll
attack.
for attack first on.
Roll me 2
Kahia.
attacks. Yep.
All right, Kahia is a dirty 20,
Hits.
and the other Oracle is shit. It's a 9, and I'm not gonna use my D6 right now because I feel like even if I roll a 6, it probably wouldn't even help. So 9.
9. Misses. So damage on Kahir. Don't forget your hexblade. Oh no, you're not. You've not cursed her. That's just.
Nope.
Linda.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does the bless fade because I attack the Oracle too? Or does the
Just
Oracle
make
take
yeah,
a
concentration.
Yes. Bless falls.
Well done. Good call.
That's why I attacked it. I don't remember.
Yeah, good call.
Good call. Thank you for checking on that one.
So that
Bless
falls on the both the
drops.
assassin and off the Oracle too.
Or 2.
Yeah,
Yep.
cool. Sick.
So I take my hexblade and I slice through the air, and it kind of see this traveling kind of beam
That's sick.
towards Kahia
Yeah, that's dope.
for 13 points of force damage.
Nice.
Do I?
It's knocked back up against the wall. And you
anything
see
happen to
this
me?
kind of blast of force come out of her, but it doesn't affect you. It only seems to be in
5 foot radius. 5 foot radius.
Nice.
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
10 foot radius maybe.
Can I end my turn with just kind of yelling out, if you've got a ranged attack, maybe go with that.
Sure thing.
That's,
It is now.
That's it.
The cult fanatic's turn.
Stop.
He's gonna come and try and fight me.
He's going to look past you and see the man that's just full anime sorted out of this shit.
Yeah.
And he's going to say, "Don't you dare hit my oracle," as he reaches forward, and all of a sudden a spectral hammer appears as it swings down towards you as he casts spiritual weapon.
Ah.
Okay.
And he will make an attack with that, and that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Other people have effects that can stop things, so.
I really should have donned my cloak.
Next turn. You get bonus actions that you can use as attacks, so it's not so bad.
No, that's only if I crit. So I have
Oh,
to,
right,
I don't
okay.
become-
Yeah, okay.
If I, you know,
You
you
get
take...
Hexblade, though. Hexblade's Curse. As your
I'm
bonus.
saving that, friend. I'm saving that.
Ah, yeah, okay. Can't you move it, though? If you were to kill someone, you can move it on to someone else?
I don't think so. No, I gotta cast it again and I can only do it once.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
What am I thinking of?
What do I take?
you take 7 points of radiant
Maybe
damage.
Hex.
Just hex in general.
Resistant
Hex.
to that. So 3?
Oh, sorry, no, it's force damage. Get fucked.
Oh. Piece of shit. So what is it? 7?
7. Non-radiant necrotic damage. I love it.
Can I react?
What do you want to do as your reaction?
I want to fucking hellish rebuke this piece of shit.
Yeah, you can hellish rebuke him.
Yeah, well, fuck off.
It's when someone makes an attack against you, so go for it.
Fuck all.
I gotta
Yeah,
roll a
fuck
dex. I
off.
gotta roll a dex save. I think I gotta roll a
Simp?
dex save.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a solid 4.
Cool. It's a 15
what level
DC. I can only.
Yeah,
I'm
so I
casting it
failed.
at level 3.
Yeah.
Which means I get to roll 4d10.
Is that damage?
Yeah.
As a
4d10 fire
reaction?
damage.
Yeah.
As a reaction.
Jesus.
Holy crap! Where was this spell the whole time?
I always save my spells. I feel like something else is coming. I'm a fucking hoarder. I'm a hoarder with my. I only get 2.
Good thing.
Holy crap, dude!
You never buy.
I take so much damage for you, and you're holding out on me.
Wait, 0? Or is that 10?
That's a 10.
0 is 10.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 10. Is this an 11-sided die? Yeah, it's a 10.
Shit. What? 29 fire damage.
Ooh, hello.
Nice.
Good job.
He drops his spiritual weapon, and you reach back as this flame pillar engulfs him, and his eyes just, and he just falls back over
Nice.
onto the ground, burnt to a crisp.
He's dead.
Is he?
He's dead, mother. He's a dead.
Yeah! Nice!
Oh, you killed him?
That was
Nice!
sick!
Oh, that's so cool.
That's so good, dude.
Killed him off of a reaction. That's dope.
That's sick. Take
Fuck
that,
me.
you dirty shit. Is it my turn?
Wow.
Possibly. Wait.
Oh, no.
No. Yeah.
As just after you've cast that,
Pebble's internet is in struggle town right now.
Yeah.
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
He's lagging a little.
You're bouncing around a little bit.
As you don't have your cloak on, do you, Azoth?
No.
No.
Not yet.
So-
Yeah.
You see suddenly a dagger stab
I
towards
knew
you.
I knew he was around here.
He was right there.
I was so close to like running like to past the door just in case.
Kill
Roll
the
a,
fucking ghost.
Fucking
so that's a 17 to hit.
yeah, it hits.
It's you take
Oh, I'm glad. I'm fucking glad.
What's up, you bitch?
I don't know if I can
eight
hit
points
him.
of piercing and
Okay.
4 points of psychic damage.
I don't know if I can hit him without my radiant.
Alright, I'm looking a bit haggard.
And then he's going to make another attack. It's going to be a 1. And that 1, so that's a 7.
A 1?
Miss on his second attack. And then after that attack, he's going to teleport.
Son of a
He's 30
beeswax.
feet over to here.
Yeah, go in that room.
It is then going to be your turn, Fluffy.
I'm gonna rush up on this oracle. Do I get, if I push on the other side? Like, do I get advantage being here, or like, oh, sorry, +2, or do I go if I go the other side?
I think if you go up top and like fully surround,
Yeah.
that's when you get it.
All right, cool.
When they
So
can't look at both of you,
Yeah, for sure.
That's kind of how it's working. Like when
Yeah.
when they don't know where the attack's coming from.
Yeah.
Which is also why like it didn't work on a character that has true sight. Like it
Yes.
knows where the attack is
Yeah.
coming from, right?
So I'm gonna attack her from behind, because I need as much help
So you
as
get
I
an
can get.
extra +2 to the hit.
Extra +2 to the hit. And I'm gonna just swing my great axe at her. That's
Roll the
a
Attacks.
15 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, good.
Oh,
And a 21 to hit.
Both hit.
Alright. And that would be a total, oh my goodness, 6 damage for both attacks.
You take a total of 14 points of damage across the 2 attacks.
He's taking more damage than he's dealt.
he hurt you more.
Roast beers, man.
So Definitely don't hit them.
I have a -1 on my spear, like for damage. I'm not throwing my spear. There's no point. I have a total of D5 damage with my spear.
Hit someone else.
That fight really.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel on Varyas.
Sure. Yep.
Oh, it's a DC save of 15.
You just don't get lucky with Compelled Duel at all.
No, never. It's a Wisdom save.
I rolled a 16. I rolled a nat 6. So.
Can never cast it properly ever. Damn. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay.
With that force
Amos,
damage,
you're up.
there's no disadvantage to that, is there? It's just a rate. It's just like a pulse that comes out. From what it looks like, that's what it looks like.
From what it looks like. From what it
Yeah.
looks like, it's like a force that hits you as you strike. So you strike it, and your hit almost ricochets back, and it just like shocks through you.
Sure.
Okay, a couple questions. Do I know if Booming Blade has an expiry on
You don't
when I move?
you don't feel that presence anymore. Like that magical kind of aura around you, you don't feel that anymore.
Okay, cool. Second question. I had Hunter's Mark up on the assassin, which requires concentration. I then Misty Stepped. Does that break my concentration casting Misty Step?
No, but you got absolutely walloped. So you need to make a concentration check from when you took like 21 damage.
Right. To keep up Hunter's Mark?
Mark, yeah.
Alright, and that is just a D20 with my modifier?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Constitution saving throw. Okay. Where's Constitution? Oh, there it is. Okay. 15?
I believe that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, so I keep up Hunter's Mark. Second question. Actually, no, that doesn't matter then. Okay, that fixes it anyway. Okay, cool. I am going to. I'm going to shoot my arrow, my short bow at Oracle 2.
Sure. Yep.
Because there's 2 flanking. Is that +2 or
you don't get a bonus with a ranged attack when people are
it's
flanking.
only during. Okay.
Only for melee.
But we're within 5 feet though.
Hit.
But I'll get sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. 17.
It's
gonna hurt us though.
Nice. All right. Yeah. Not bad.
No, that's okay.
So it's 3d6 +1 +4. And my Hunter's Mark is not on her, so I don't get the extra one for it.
No.
3d6. Yeah, 3d6 +4. Okay. Ooh. 22 points of damage.
22?
22 points of piercing damage.
Arrow pierces straight through her throat.
Nice work. Let's go.
Edit.
Well done.
Now, is that when... if a target... Okay, so I have to kill the assassin to move that. Okay, that's fine. Do I have... Alright, so I still have my movement.
That's for Gideon.
I'm going to use my movement to move out here. Yeah.
DM, before he moves away, can I offer him a health potion? Just like hand him one of my health potions.
I don't.
If not, that's totally fine. I
don't think so. No.
All right. Cool.
As I'm running away, you hear Linda, wait, come back! Let me give you something!
You kind of would have had to like prepare that earlier, even if it was just like interaction with an object to pull it out and be ready. I think it's something you would have had to state earlier.
Okay, fair enough.
That's so good. I'm not in too bad of a position. I was just really unlucky.
The situation when I moved closer to you, the situation was very different. So
yeah.
And that's all for your turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, you all watch as a charred up, burnt assassin creeps back from around the corner.
Crispy assassin.
This guy's mad.
Good.
You'll pay for that one. And he reaches out with his hand as he
did it to yourself.
begins to cast Fireball. Sent it
Fireball
here.
or firebolt?
Fireball.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, that's pretty
And he's
hefty.
gonna cast that. Or actually, I don't think he. Oh,
He can't see me.
The spell's too big. There's nowhere to position in the room. There's nowhere you can position it in the room that doesn't hit Kahir or him.
Sick. Amazing.
What?
Yeah,
the radius on this thing?
Fireball's huge.
20
It's huge.
It's broken AF.
It's a 12
It's so
radius.
stupid. It's so dumb. Yeah, it's huge.
And there's no way you do it to hit himself or Kahir.
Is it a dex?
No.
It's a dex save, isn't it?
Instead, he is going to reach forward, and from the 3 creatures he can see, he is going to cast Blindness as a 4th level spell.
4th level.
Damn. On?
And I need Fluffy, Elaeda, and Lyndall all make Constitution saving throws.
Oh man, okay.
Come on, man. Come on. Let me win this one.
16.
You are blind.
Damn it!
No, I'm gonna be blind too then.
It's a plus 4. Oh.
Yeah, I have a 14. My
All
God.
3 of you are blinded
You bastard.
as the room suddenly goes black.
You bastard, man.
That's all. That's his entire turn.
He doesn't have to roll at all for that.
No,
You
it just
ju-
casts
it's a
it.
saving throw from you guys.
Oh, yeah,
Mm.
that's correct, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you say Constitution saving?
Yeah. But it's not. Yeah. You,
Oh, no. It's not
you,
a concentration.
yeah. You only have
I'm thinking of
concentration. ones.
Warcaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
All good.
That's going to be his turn. He's going to walk forward and cast that. And he looks fucking hurt too.
Good.
Like he walked into that room looking scared but all right, and came back out just like almost limping and just burnt.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
Lyndall, you're up. You are blind.
Can he save from the blind?
I mean, I'd assume not yet, but
I believe it's at the end of your turn.
End of your turn,
Make another
okay.
Constitution saving
Yeah,
throw.
okay.
And I believe Lyndall would know the spell well enough because I believe you have it.
No, he's got silence.
I've got blindness, deafness.
Oh, you've got
okay.
it. Well, you know that it's not concentration either.
Hmm.
yeah, I can't do anything. I don't think.
You can still make attacks and stuff.
Just with
They're just
disadvantage.
at as long as it's not at, you can make a ranged attack. It's just at disadvantage because you're just kind of have at thee and you just throwing stuff in their direction. So
Yeah,
you could
but
move. You could move and make a melee attack, but it's going to be disadvantage.
so it's
or
not
you
like
can
I'm-
attack at disadvantage. You still have your you can't see, but you still have your sense of what's around you, so you can stumble around and stuff.
Sure, whatever. I'm gonna move up to Kahir then, and I wanna.
Flail and attack over in that general direction.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna use Green Flame Blade as well.
Okay, you can make an attack with
Yes, sir.
disadvantage.
Yep.
I believe that's Yeah, it's some of the things are a little weird with how they're done, but
Would the attack dispel if the assassin dies?
no.
No.
No, he's
It's
just
not a
made. It's not a
concentration,
concentration. He's just made us blind.
So, I rolled. Okay, so my lowest it's going to be a 15 to hit. So I rolled a +7.
15 hits.
Let's
Well
go!
done. Well done.
All right, so
Use any stuff?
yeah, I'm going to use one of my. I'm just going to go all in. Fuck this bitch. I'm going to use
Get him! You get him!
my the psychic blades. Yep, I'm going to use my last bardic inspiration for psychic blades, which is another. It's a 2d6.
I use
Let's go.
2d6, yeah.
Another 2d6, and I'm going to use one of my radiant beat blasts for my arcane scimitar. So another d6. So that's
Yep.
3d6. Plus my
Plus your
melee
scimitar
is
attack,
is a 1d8.
d8. Plus
Okay,
the green flame blade, which I believe is a d6.
Yep. So my d8 is a 4.
So you should be
that's
like
8 damage.
4d6 plus a d8.
My goodness.
And then 4d6 is 14 plus 8 is 22. 22 damage.
Wow, you rolled horribly on that, didn't you?
Yeah.
But she's
Okay,
dead.
how do you want to do this?
No!
Alright, so on the with the scimitar strike, I'll take it, and because I had a little bit of respect for her, and with a little bit of confusion, and so like I have this mixed feelings, having seen her again. I thrust my scimitar into her side, under her ribs, and I look her dead in the eyes, and I say, and I tell her, disrespect and dishonor goes nowhere. And then I slash my sword back out, and it cuts through her backbone, and she folds
Nice.
forward onto the ground.
Oh, that's sick.
Brutal.
Savage.
As you do that, it feels like you see the force try to come out like it has each other time, and it just and then fades as she falls
So
to the ground.
good. Well done.
Oh.
Anything else, Lyndall?
I still would have 10 feet of movement, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move here. If I can.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you get a roll to remove blindness.
Yes. Roll another another.
Constitution.
Yeah.
I fail.
Cool. At this point, Azoth, you start to hear a growling sound,
Oh.
and then
Yeah, of course.
as the door starts to shake.
Need to end this quickly. Need to end this quickly.
Elaeda, you're up. You're blind.
Oh my god.
Elaeda's blind, but she remembers the direction of where the assassin and what's his name were, and
Bias.
she's going to She's going to point her hand in that general direction and cast Agonizer's Scorcher, which is a 5 foot by 30 foot long flaming.
Nice.
Is it a cone?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
each need to make a dex saving throw.
Is it a cone?
No, it's
It's a line.
yeah, just
Okay.
a line.
Yeah, okay.
Tube, like a tube.
I gotta have a look at how many spell slots I've got.
Just die already.
So wait, that's not even an attack; it's just a spell, so it automatically hits.
So they've just got to
They
roll.
have to save.
They've got to roll a save.
Oh, they have
They'll
to
take
save.
half damage if they.
He's just seeing if he can
save.
counter it. Still,
Yeah.
if he's got any spell slots.
I was
So he's
trying to
gonna-
work out how blind works
Um,
into it.
He's going to use Uncanny Dodge to take half damage.
Okay.
So if
Actually,
he
no, I think I
saves,
can only do that from attacks. So he's just gonna roll the save. They're both gonna
Okay.
attempt to just make the dex save.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, he rolls a 27. So
Yeah, he takes half.
And Varyas, who is the ghost, by the way, I should rename that.
Yeah, figured that.
Yeah, we assumed.
Son of a bitch.
Ghosts.
Yeah, it didn't do anything. It just put an S on the end.
It's multiplying.
Varyases. There's more than one.
Yes.
Varyai?
Bye.
Varyai.
That is a 16 from Varyas.
Is the spell save DC, so he makes it as well. Oh wait.
Cool. So they both
Yes.
take half damage.
Alright. Bugger.
Roll
Still
your
there.
damage.
So that's 8, 13. So
Both take
round it
6.
down or round it up?
6.
Round down.
Round down.
We've been playing. We round down for everything.
Yep.
Whether that's right or not, it's what we do.
Hmm.
Cool.
Okay.
And
He's
then,
taking more fire damage. This guy hates fire.
If he survives, he now has a fear of fire.
Yeah, literally. Developed a phobia.
And then she's gonna just not looking directly at Bias, but in this general direction, and saying like, "I'm gonna be the one to send you back." And then,
Roll your Constitution saving throw for blind.
and that's the end
Try
of my turn. Con save 17 plus 3.
17 plus 3. You are no longer blind.
Nice.
Look up and see a scorched trail to which the assassin and Varyas both sit there, a little bit smouldering. Azoth, you're up.
Alright.
Dog.
I'm going to use. Oh, I'm gonna fucking move. My 30 feet of movement to get right up in these dudes' faces. I really wanted to save this for Varyas, but I'm gonna Hexblade's Curse the assassin.
It's good. I think it's a good call.
He's gonna die the quickest, and that's gonna give me some
Yeah, I
health.
think that's a good call, actually.
And I am going to cast
Oh, I gain health too.
Arms of Hadar,
Okay.
which will hit both of them. It's a strength saving.
Ooh.
Oh,
And if they fail, they can't take reactions until
Was the assassin Bane?
until its next turn.
No,
So-
it
no,
wasn't-
the assassin
no,
wasn't
Bane,
Bane. He
no.
was the only one that wasn't.
Yeah.
because he was in the other room.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Crop, you
that's
gain
fine.
health from the Hexblade of the Kahir.
Yeah, I did. I actually
cool.
just did that.
Yeah, nice.
So, strength saving throw from the assassin. That's going to definitely be a fail. That's only like a 6.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Let's go.
So if he survives,
And
he
then
can't
from
take
Varyas
reaction.
is a 13.
Fails. 15 is DC.
Yes!
Yeah.
Nice.
That's huge!
No more reactions.
Until no reactions until its next turn. So that is 46.
4d6 necrotic damage.
How can I do math right now? Fuck me. 16. 17, 18.
Give us
That
the
was me when I was
numbers.
trying to work out the damage I took.
19 necrotic.
19. Varyas seems to be less affected than the other guy.
Mm.
Okay.
Old mate assassin seems to get
Speaking of
rolled
the
by
other
the spell. Anything else?
I've done action, bonus action, and used all my movement. So unfortunately not. The assassin's still alive.
It's still alive.
Really, really banking on him dying there.
It is now Varyas' turn.
Balls.
He is going to...
Fucking balls.
He's going to lash out at you with his little spectral dagger twice. And that is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Hits.
Yep.
I'm
This
going to
will be
use
my
my
first.
reaction
Gonna be my first
and
down.
cast Silvery Barbs.
Reroll. It's a 16 to hit.
Oh my God.
That's happened twice.
Reroll.
That's happened twice.
Yeah, it has.
Rerolled a 10 to a 10.
God damn it.
Thanks anyway, Linda.
Give someone advantage.
I'm going to give myself advantage.
That's going to be 7 points of piercing and 6 points of psychic.
Oh, that's exactly my fucking. I'm down.
On the dot, you go down.
It's my first down.
With you
My
going
first
down
down.
after the first strike, he's going to look to the assassin and say, "We need to go."
Oh, my again.
Okay.
I'm in the way, though.
He can't react though, can he?
Doesn't have to react.
Yeah.
You
Is it
still
my
just
turn?
move.
It is now your turn.
Okay, I'm going to run as fast as I can, knowing where the assassin is, and I'm going to just like bear hug tackle the assassin to the ground.
Okay. Try to grapple.
Yeah, try and grapple him.
Okay.
Oh my god. As weak as you are.
Yeah, I know.
Roll me an attack. You still got to make an attack.
Disadvantage with blind or no?
Yeah, you're blind, so it's still disadvantage.
disadvantage. Okay, damn, that was an 18.
Do you have inspiration or anything like that?
No, I don't. Damn.
Blindly
10.
running while blind.
10 misses.
Okay, so
You run and attempt to tackle, but you kind of got the placement wrong, and you just kind of hit the wall.
Can I
Trip on my dead
correct myself? I've got 2 actions. Like,
You can attack again.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay, go again.
And try and grab him again. That's better. That's heaps better with disadvantage. 19
Hits.
with disadvantage. So he's now grappled.
Grappled.
I'm grabbing him like he's. Yeah, I don't really
He's
know where to go
grappled.
from there. He's grappled. Yeah.
His
grappled.
speed is 0, and he is his speed is 0.
Yeah.
On his turn, he has to make like a strength check or something to like.
he has to
grapple or
he has to use his action to break out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to roll to remove blindness as well. That's a 19.
Cover his mouth.
I don't think I can.
Bite
Your
your fingers.
blindness is removed to reveal that you're holding Azov's corpse. Why won't you die?
Yeah, I don't think with him being grappled, I can't like add any flavor to that so that I'm like holding his mouth or anything like that, can I?
No,
No, I didn't think so. No.
you have to do that as like a secondary.
Yeah,
attack
so if I had been able to grab him on the
as
first
a
one, yeah.
then you can like restrain.
Yeah.
I'd give you that, but not
Yeah.
on
No, that's fine. I can't do that on a bonus action or anything like that, can I?
no.
No. That's my turn. And I rolled a 19 on remove blindness too, so I think that removes it. I'm hoping.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. You're no longer blind.
That's my turn.
So it's just Lindell that's blind now.
Yep. Alright, Amos, this is up to you, bro. You got to kill him before he gets away.
Amos, you're up.
I'm worried about moving for
You've
violence.
still got Hunter's Mark on this assassin,
I do.
and
no.
I'm next. You
Oh
should.
no, I do. Yeah, you're
Yeah, you
right.
should. Yeah,
Okay,
you should.
Yeah. All right.
And I'm next to him,
I'm
so you'll
moving.
get your stealth.
I'm moving, and I'm going to make an attack. I have barely hit one of these all night.
John, you rolled awesome when you were.
Can I
rolling everything
attempt?
else.
Can I attempt to actually before I move? Can I attempt to sneak like next to this wall to try and get advantage?
You can bonus action hide, sure.
Does he not have
because
advantage?
you're kind of hidden behind the corner.
Does he not have advantage
No.
already because I'm grappling him?
No, not on a ranged.
No,
not on
because it's a
attack.
ranged attack. I'd have to do it melee.
And even a melee attack doesn't actually have advantage on it. It's when the target has to be incapacitated,
restrained sort of thing.
or it has to be restrained. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
grappled is different.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna bonus action attempt to hide.
Yep. Roll me a
yep.
stealth check.
God fucking damn it. It's a 12.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Yeah, I didn't think with all of these.
When you
people
attack,
here.
you won't have advantage. He will know you're there.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna move just a little bit forward then, and then just make an attack with my short bow.
Yep. Roll me an attack.
Let's use this dice. This one seems to be better. I've rolled so badly. All of the pre-battle stuff, I was good. It's a 10.
10?
Damn,
Yeah.
it's gonna get away.
Jesus. Oh, plus. Do I get a +2 because he's? No, that's
No, not
because
as
it's
ranged.
attack. It's ranged. Yeah. So
Arrow
10.
misses.
Is it? Okay.
Knocks it
I've
away with
tried
his
to
sword.
use- tried to
How?
use the bow. Yeah, you can't do that. 'Cause- But it just misses. It just misses.
He can bat it. He can cut it in half. I've seen it done.
I'm holding him.
He's being held. He's being held
Yeah,
by
The
Fluffy.
assassin.
He's
Around
not
the waist.
complete. He's not restrained. He can
you're spooning him.
still attack you completely. He can attack.
Oh,
you
true.
completely
You've got him just around the
Like-
waist. His arms are free.
Right. Okay.
Like grappling makes his speed 0. That is it. You
Yeah,
are
okay.
stopping him
Can't
from
move.
moving.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
stand up, spooning him.
Right. So I've used my bonus action. I've used my action. And I've got movement left. All right. I'm just going to move back then to try and block the way for Vias if he tries to come through this way. And that's my turn. I've rolled so terribly during the
What
battle
grappling
phase.
does do is restrict spellcasters from using anything that requires somatic components because they can't move their hands properly enough to cast a spell.
Good.
Not all spells require
Good.
somatic components.
Yeah, of course not.
Worried.
Wait, if they they teleport out and accidentally take Fluffy. No. One shot, finding Fluffy. During the teleportation process, Fluffy lets go and is lost in a different dimension.
Oh, poor Fluffy.
Ends up in Nocturne Alley.
Nocturne Alley.
Diagonal Willy.
Diagonal Willy. Please describe a Diagonal Willy.
Are you trying to figure out what the assassin's going to do?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's trying to figure it out.
You're stressing me out, man.
I'm stressing me out.
I'm stressed.
He's trying to get away, but we're gonna kill it.
I don't know.
Can't believe I rolled a 16 and a 17 with disadvantage.
I
Can't believe you
get out.
grappled him. You know what spell requires somatic components?
Dimension door.
No.
Oh damn.
Fireball.
Oh yeah, nice.
Don't need a dimension door out of there if you're all dead.
Yeah, it's
Suicide.
true.
Oh no, there's no one on the other side now. You just fill the room.
Yeah, you could just fill the room.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, you bastard. But one thing that doesn't require that is Misty Step.
Oh.
She's going to slip out of your grasp
Mm-hmm.
and appear next to Lyndall.
Okay.
And from now he's been attacking with his sword. Now he reaches with his other hand, pulls out a dagger, and attempts to slash you with his dagger. That is an 18 to hit.
My very last wings of protection does not hit.
Nice. Well played.
Because my AC is now 17. If I hadn't bought the breastplate, it still would have hit.
Let's go. Pay for itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's the end of his turn.
Do I lose my inspiration because I'm down?
I don't think
No,
you do.
you don't. It lasts
No?
for 10 minutes. Yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes. It doesn't say if you've been incapacitated.
Lyndall, you're up.
All right.
That's cool.
I'm going to hit this guy. I have advantage
Yeah, you do.
with my silvery barbs.
Yep.
Yep.
This is round 4.
Okay, so 21 to hit on the first. Yeah, 21. Yeah, I was thinking 2 hits, but no, it's just 21. My advantage gave. I rolled a 1 and a 14.
Oh, well done.
It's...
All right.
Oh, actually, he still has his reaction.
Can he
Wait,
react?
is it-
Arms of Hadar.
Yeah.
Till the end of
Yeah.
Yep. Can't react.
End of your...
End
Yeah,
of his
okay,
turn.
no. Alright, nothing then. It's gonna cast shield.
Let's go.
Helping from the grave.
Let's go.
Well, not quite the grave, but
No, not the grave yet. You're just unconscious.
I say yet the fuck.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's
See if
that's
Bias
so
wants to finish you off.
No, he doesn't.
1d8
No, he doesn't.
plus 4. Oh, great. So 6 points of damage.
6, yep.
And oh, would I have to? Because my Wrathful Smite is a bonus action, right? Would I have had to cast that before? Yes, it's the next melee
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And then with my bonus action. Yep, because I've made an attack. My bonus action, I will cast Healing Word on Azoth.
Cool.
Which is a 1d4.
Oh god.
That's big.
Is that all it is? 1d4? Yeah, I mean,
1d4
I guess...
plus your charisma modifier, isn't it?
Yeah, spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah, so charisma.
So charisma modifier.
Equal plus 4. So 7 HP.
Ooh, nice. That's good. Let's back up.
And is my
Welcome to the party, pal.
I'm still
Actually-
inspired.
Actually no.
No, I'm dead.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move over by Azoth and Fluffy.
Oh,
Between
he
Azoth
doesn't
and
have
Fluffy.
any
Take back
reactions.
his
Let's
life.
go.
There's no reaction, so I can't
Yeah,
take an attack
that's
of opportunity.
perfect.
No worries.
You're welcome.
Elaeda, you are up. No longer blind.
We can't all kill
Need to roll
Rias,
two.
can we?
Well, you're the one that needs to do it, so get in there and do it.
Natural 20 on the blind,
can-
so I'm no blind.
Oh, nice.
Cool. You can get past there, and you can start attacking.
Yeah, I'm gonna run at them and do like a cool hop skip over all of them, do like a cool somersault, and then come down with a booming blade.
Oh, roll me an attack.
Sick.
What is that? Not great. Actually,
With
14?
disadvantage, sorry.
Why disadvantage?
Because the target seems rather hard to hit.
He's a ghost.
Just one of his traits.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so 14.
14. 14 hits.
Cool, I'll take it.
Crazy low AC.
Hard to
I guess
hit,
he's not
but
wearing
low
armor.
AC.
Mm.
Alright, so... Do you want the non-magical first?
Just
Just
give
total.
it to me all at once, because your weapon is
Oh.
magical, so everything is...
Oh, no kidding. Okay, so 4 plus... 9. 17.
Okay. Crack a blow into Varyas.
Oh, I thought you were going over
Stop.
after the assassin.
You will stop nothing with this. He already knows.
Well, you're gonna die anyway.
Fire.
Anything else, Elaeda?
No, that's Actually, as an insult, she throws 2 coins to him.
Didn't hear the laugh, but saw the reaction.
Yeah,
and it was-
I want to know. I want to know what the. I want to know what the insult is.
Like coins
Elaeda
over the eyes?
throws 2 coins
Yeah.
at Vias.
So like when
Oh!
someone dies in this world, you put coins over their eyes to like to send them into the next life.
Amazing!
That's fucking incredible.
That
dude.
is so good.
That is my care factor for what he just said. So
That
Leave the
is
change, you
so
filthy animal.
good.
that's my turn.
That's
so
how you
good.
be savage. That's how you be savage in D&D.
Azoth, you're up. That was
That was.
you.
I am up.
That is the first time I'm gonna say you have inspiration, like player inspiration.
That's so good. Well done.
So you can just at some point give yourself advantage on something. 'Cause
Beautiful.
that's
Well done.
DM.
That's awesome.
Okay, so because I've become incapacitated, my Hexblade's curse is no longer active, which sucks.
Mhm.
Sucks bowels. Ooh. What I will do, because I've been meaning to use it. Oh wait, what have I? Oh, damn it! I need more spells. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! And Vias won't have a reaction right now.
Correct.
Okay. I feel like the assassin's really his way out. Like, Vias can maybe like teleport a little bit, but we
He did once already, right? He teleported away from you over to where he's at.
But yeah, but I mean, but like the assassin can take him if
Yeah.
but he's the one with dimension door. Does that look like the assassin that originally
Yes.
took him? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, run up to the assassin, and just take 2 swings with my Hexblade.
Go for it.
So at disadvantage, is it?
Not against the assassin. Assassin's fine. You're
Oh,
not
that's
blind or
right.
anything,
Oh, yeah, I thought later was going
but
after the
you
assassin.
were on the ground, right? So you've got to stand up, and then you've only got,
Um,
and that's half your movement. So you've only got 15 feet of movement for when you stand.
Fuck's sake. Yeah. Okay, instead, I will I'll move back 10 feet. And I'll do my 2 Eldritch Blasts instead.
Sure. Roll the
At the
attacks.
assassin.
Yep.
That's 7. Oh, damn it! Feels fucking cursed. That's a natural 19, so 26 to hit.
That hits.
Motherfucker. And then I rolled a natural 18. Plus
Hold
7.
on.
Hits. Yep. Roll me damage.
That's huge.
2d10 plus 4.
Kill this mother of a douchebag.
22 force damage.
How do you want to do it?
Just
I wish I would have thought of something cool.
Kamehameha.
I say, I swear this isn't something I've seen before. This is 100% original. I take my blade and I kind of like cock the blade under my arm, facing the hilt towards him. And I kind of, I make like a kind of like pump shotgun And then one, two eldritch blasts from the hilt of my blade towards the assassin. Which don't normally, which are normally just kind of like one beam, but they like right before they hit, they kind of break off into what looks like a kind of magical shot.
Yes, so good.
Blasts him, and he kind of drops to one knee, and he looks up, and he's, I'm sorry, and then he just drops.
Sick. Well done.
Oh. Well, that is my turn. Still inspired.
It is now.
Yeah. The heretic.
Varyas's turn.
Oh, I'm gonna say something, but I don't want to
Don't.
remind
Don't.
anyone.
Don't.
He's going to flit a step forward 20 feet to the other side of you, teleporting over there. How dare you! And raises and bring his dagger down towards you, Azoth.
It's the first time he's made an attack, I feel like, but with like a melee attack.
Oh,
been
stabbed
attacking with, like,
stabbed
all of his
Azoth
attacks.
like 3
Like,
times.
multiple stabs. Yeah.
Ah, did he? Ah, okay.
Yeah. Little pussy
This one
weapon.
is going to miss with a nat 1. It's going to attack again with a 19 to hit.
What happens when you're too emotional? Oh yeah, that'll hit. That'll hit for sure.
And that is 5 points of slashing, 5 points of psychic.
Yeah, let's go down again.
Down again!
Get up long enough to kill somebody and then just fire back on.
And then he is
I re-
going to move 40 feet this way, straight
I get
past
attack
you,
of
Amos.
opportunity.
You certainly do.
Yeah. You look at me and I resemble one of those things at the front of a car dealership. They go up and they go down. And then I'm up again, and then I'm down.
Wacky waving arm inflatable two man.
Yeah, that's right.
So I don't. This is just with disadvantage, isn't it? Because it's Vias?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So yeah, this is just an attack with my rapier. I don't think there's anything else really I can do to like
No, probably not.
slow him down. I can't use
Opportunities.
this
No.
a spell.
You need
Yeah,
Warcaster to use the spell.
yeah, that's what I thought. Holy crap, I rolled a natural 20 and a 12. So with
You gonna
the
hit
modifier, yeah, it's a 19.
Yeah, roll me damage.
Let's
Just
go.
a normal
Alright.
attack though, you don't get
Yeah,
sneak
it's just a
attack.
normal attack, so it's 1d8 plus 4. 9 damage.
Takes the blow and almost like trips and falls as he takes it, but keeps on kind of running.
Keeps on.
Alright, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's 50 feet from me. If I go like diagonally up to the corner and then across to where he is exactly. Actually, he's 45 feet. If I can get, and I'll be right behind him. Like if I go diagonally from where I am to go there and to
Yeah,
get
but
there, it's
I think,
45 feet.
I think moving diagonally to here would be more 25 feet than 20 feet.
Okay.
Because it's like a purely like... Because that's just how it calculates distance, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a little screwy.
I can't use a bonus action to dash, can I? It has to be an action.
Yeah, you don't have that ability.
I do.
Alright, I want to move my full 45, so to go there.
Mhm.
And I'm going to pull out at my javelin.
Yep. As you're running.
And I'm going to throw 2 of my javelins at him.
Go for it. With disadvantage, make both the attacks. Neg 1, disadvantage. Let's see it.
No. To hit is okay. To hit is not. It's the damage is neg 1. That's a 15 to hit in the first one.
That hits. Yeah.
And a 7 to hit on the second one.
Yeah. So first one hits, roll me damage. Minimum of 1.
Come on. 1.
Okay.
1 damage.
1 point of damage as the javelin pierces into his side, and then just seems to fall out.
Damn.
When we met Vyas, didn't you jab him with a javelin?
I jabbed him with my axe. Was it a javelin? Yeah, it was too.
It was a javelin.
Yeah, it was a javelin. Yeah.
You just did that again with just a little bit more force.
Yeah. I think that's. I can't do anything else. No, I can't do anything else, unfortunately. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Amos, you're up.
Is Vyas a humanoid?
No.
He's not?
It's pretty. You'd know that as knowing the spell that you're attempting to cast. You know that wouldn't work against something that is undead.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Oh, let's see it. Okay. It's a
the only
save for
thing
me.
I've got to try and I can try and attack him, but I don't think I can kill him quick enough to stop him. It's a save from you. It's a wisdom saving throw, and if you fail, you become incapacitated and unable to stand up.
17.
Oh, that was a really good effort, dude. That was a really good effort.
15.
Really good effort. Is that action or is that bonus action?
That's my action.
No,
That's
okay.
my action. Can I bonus action movement, get in front of Vyas without provoking an attack of opportunity from where he is now?
I don't think so. No, you'd have to, if you want to get up here, then no. You can get in his face, but not
It'll get an attack of opportunity if I get into his face.
You can get in his face fine. You just can't get out of his range. It's when you leave.
Okay, but then if he gets past me, he has to. I get another attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
If he gets past me, obviously, if he attacks me, he attacks me. But
Yeah. That's
so
good.
yeah, I'll just do that. Yep.
Easy. Lyndall, you're up.
How far is my 30-foot movement from where I'm at? I know you kind of explained it as fluffy.
Just beyond the door.
So this is 20 feet.
Here?
So you could get to here.
Or you could dash and go past it.
Huh?
Someone want to pick up Hazel.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea actually.
We're all leaving this room. And this dog's about to
dying on
We
the
can
floor.
come back and get him.
I have no healing, so there was no point in me doing it.
I have a potion. I have a standard healing potion on me.
They don't.
You can find-
You can't tell them that.
No, we would know that from previous.
I said it before we did it.
Yeah,
true.
we did when we were in the room.
Yeah, I'll just move. As I move, I'm going to move up to Azoth, and I'm going to give him because that would be my action, would be to pour the
bonus action to give someone.
bonus action.
No, sorry. Action to give it to someone else. Bonus action to use yourself. Sorry.
Yeah, so I would use my action to give a health potion to
Pour a
Azoth.
health potion into his mouth.
Mhm.
Yep.
And with my last spell,
I drown on it.
I don't know if this is going to help at all. I'll use Kinetic Jaunt and give me an extra 10 feet of movement and just get as close as I possibly can.
Okay.
I'm gonna hover to the left of Fluffy if I'm gonna pass him. So I don't know where that gets me. You said there.
Who rolls on that potion? Him or me?
You can get there. You roll it, Azoth.
And what is it? 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Can I be on the other side of him?
Yeah. You want to be on the lower side?
Yeah.
Yeah. No worries.
5 HP.
Nice.
Okay. You're back up on 5.
Let's go.
And I'm inspired again.
Elaeda, you're up.
I would like to cast Expeditious Retreat as a bonus action.
Yep.
And
as that, you get to cast the dash action. So you get to use the use dash. So you now have 80 feet of movement.
80 feet of movement. So I'd like to get right next to Amos and invite his face.
Yep,
That's
you can
so
do that. No
good.
worries.
Oh man,
Cool.
Yeah,
that's
good call.
nuts.
And then I'd like to attack once again with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, booming blade
Ooh, Booming Blade, yeah, but it's only like a 10.
misses.
And then, yeah, that's Elaeda's turn.
Okay. Azoth, you're up. Down and up, down and up. You're up again. I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Well, I stand up again, and then I have 15 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Half my movement.
Usually good
5, 10, 15. Oh, goodness me.
Just Eldritch Blast him, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm just looking at something I've yet to use. Just confirming what it does.
Another spell which has been hoarded. Yet to be used.
No, it's not really worth it because it kind of hurts me as well. I could down myself at this point. So I won't use that. I'll try the 2 Eldritch Blasts again.
Okay. Both attacks with disadvantage.
Cool.
Oh, okay, so that answers my question. I was going to say maybe magical attacks don't trigger disadvantage.
No, he's a ghost, so he's just hard to hit.
13.
Misses.
14.
He's not quite a ghost, though. He does have a physical.
I rolled an 18 and then a natural 20. The 18 plus like a 25.
Hits.
Oh, man.
That 20 would have been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. 12 force damage.
Let's go!
How do you want to do it?
Let's go! Oh man!
Okay, I reckon we would have got him with attacks of opportunity if we didn't.
Not if he
I would like
teleports
to
out.
do non-lethal damage. I'd like to knock him out.
Ooh. Yeah, okay, this is complicated.
Oh, this is controversial.
He doesn't really.
Oh, because he
Can
doesn't
you
sleep
knock
or
out
anything, like...
Can you knock out a spirit?
Yeah.
He doesn't split. He doesn't
I don't know,
sleep.
you tell me, DM.
I think what you can do is blast a limb off. I think you can take like a leg off. And
How badly did he injure him? Like, was it way over like 0, or was it just barely?
What damage did you roll?
It was 11, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 11. Yeah, no, you're like 3 or 4 points over.
No,
So he's down, and like, to be honest, I'll call it like unconscious, like a player would be, and then you can.
Well, he was our
stabilize
player
him.
for like how many episodes?
Yeah. So yeah. If you want to do non-lethal with something that is like force damage, I'll give you that. Like, you just don't go for like a vital part of his body.
Yeah, nice.
And it's enough that with all the damage stacked up, his body just can't take it, and even in this form, he just collapses. So you see him get hit, and thinking that this is it for him, he kind of like as he's falling, he says, "Phaenax will have his destiny," and then he hits the ground.
And just like what? He just like kind of evaporates, or?
No, his body as he hits the ground, and he seems to fall unconscious. His body seems to become more solid than it looked before. So when you look at him normally, and he seems like to almost shimmer, that fades, but there is still kind of a life essence to him.
Just a general question: is he translucent?
No.
No.
not
Okay.
translucent.
He's just shimmery.
He's ghostly, but not like a ghost.
Gotcha.
Right.
Like someone who's really pale and sickly.
Yeah.
That information about him losing iridescence, would that surprise Elaeda? Would that be surprising to Elaeda? Would that be different than what she would know?
No.
I'm curious to see what her reaction would be.
Elaeda, having dealt with Eidolons before, knows that when they are dead or incapacitated, that is, they lose that incorporealness to them.
Okay.
So we can tie him up.
If I walk up to him, can I touch? Can I? Does he have a like?
Yes.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Punch him in the dick.
He's already missing a leg.
Punch him.
I don't care. Fuck
Is
that
it
guy.
idol? I think
we're
maybe
not going
we
with
should
the
try-
missing. We're not going with the missing leg thing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we should try a quick,
Incapacitated and like unconscious.
Yeah.
a quick impromptu interrogation. I can wake him up. He's, he might not say anything, but if we get some information, that's better than nothing.
Are Eidolons, can they be tied up?
His body seems to be more physical now than it was. You don't know whether or not that'll work once he comes back.
I think.
Guys, can I just say we don't really have time to be interrogating right now.
Yeah, especially with
Drag him to the room of the horses.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Do that.
There's a door that's right here too. We can close it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
close that
obviously
door,
that
get in with the horses, and
Two people stand at the door.
yeah, and just
Okay.
listen to that. Hey, actually, can I listen out for the door? Is something still happening at that other door?
Well, I was about to go do that, seeing as I've got the quiet movement. I was about to go check.
It's still being hit. Like you still occasionally hear a thump into the door, but it's kind of become less frequent, and the door seems to be holding.
Okay.
This is especially locked as well.
I think we just
this
grab
was
him.
that.
Yeah, that
this
was
was
the
that
amulet
incarnate
one. I reckon grab Vias, drag him into the other room, and let's have a chat with him.
All right.
And then let Elaeda do with
Yeah,
what she
100%,
wants.
100%.
We all leave the room except for her.
I want to go back into the room with all the dead people,
Okay.
and I'm trying to do this stealthily, by the way, as well. So
I'll
silent
go.
movement as
I'll go
best
with
I
him
can.
then, just so he's not alone.
Clumpy 6 foot.
I'll be no, I'm less than that. I'm still 6'10", but I'm lighter because I don't have any muscle.
Atrophy.
Yeah.
I think this is a good point to end tonight's session.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I think with that fight done, we're still trying to make sure we end a little bit earlier. So
Yep.
I think we'll call it there, having you guys just having captured Vias.
4 hours.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. Do we level up, or is that not until we rest?
No, I'll do it now.
You don't know.
Okay.
What was Vias going to do on the next turn if that's not metagaming? If he didn't go down,
Try to get the fuck away.
so he wasn't going to attack. He was going to run past.
He was going to attack and then teleport and run.
Would that have triggered attack of opportunity?
Nope.
No, because it's a teleport.
Yeah.
Can he
Same
do that
as,
once per
Misty
turn?
Step. It's a
Can I-
recharge ability.
Okay.
Just want to make sure, you said that Oracle 2 had pulled out an amulet of...
Phalanx.
No, you said
Phalanx?
Erebos.
What's that? Erebos.
You said Erebos.
You said
Did
no,
I?
you said Athreos.
I might have said
you did say
Athreos.
You did say
Oh,
Athreos.
yeah, it was
Sorry.
Athreos. It was Athreos.
I do apologize. I meant
No,
I
that's
mean
right.
Phalanx.
That was going to be something I was going to do. That's
Yeah,
right.
no. So Oracle 2 pulled out a medallion.
When he
or an
blessed,
amulet of-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of Phalanx.
Yeah,
It was an Oracle of
Okay.
Phalanx.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry.
Gotcha.
Too many gods and stuff rattling around in my head.
I'm curious how
Trying
much
to remember who's who.
how much in percentage of the assassin's health did the fire the
Yeah,
fire
that's a
in the
good
other
question,
room?
actually.
Oh yeah, good question.
Over half.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
How much?
because he took it twice.
Oh wow, the fluffy fear into the other room was nasty.
That works
Why did he take it
so
twice?
well.
Because you take it when the spell starts, and if you end your turn in it. His final
and his
movement
movement.
was stepping and activating it. Which
Oh
meant that
no!
he took the damage from the activation and the damage from ending his turn in it. And I was like, you fucking serious?
That's so
like, I was
good.
giving
Because he was afraid of Fluffy and just had to
he's
run.
running away. That is what you do when you're scared. You don't act rationally. You run away looking back.
And he had no idea what was in the room as well.
No.
Oh, that's
So
so cool.
That was just what made sense to me, is like for what a character is going to do when they're frightened.
How much health
If I didn't,
do you actually have?
104.
Okay.
If I didn't, when I was in that room, that hallway, if I didn't check to see if there were triggers or like activations, would I have activated it?
100%.
Oh, I'm so glad I checked for that then.
Well done. Well done.
I didn't make one attack that entire game. Oh, actually, except for the attack of opportunity. Because I was rolling so terribly during the battle phase. I used all my good rolls early on.
Okay, hold on. How high a level was that ranger to be able to cast a 4th level spell?
The assassin.
I mean, he is dead now, so
Sorry,
I can probably say.
You like level
He
7?
was level 14.
Level 14.
It had to be a level 4. I was going to say 13
If
or higher.
if you didn't stop his reactions, you guys probably all die there.
Wow.
So Azel coming
I'm
through.
not joking about that.
welcome.
If you don't stop his reactions, he can cast shield and absorb elements, so he doesn't.
And uncanny
he doesn't-
dodge
he
as
doesn't-
well.
So he doesn't drop on that next turn, and then he moves out of the way and casts fireball, and at least 3 of you drop to his next fireball. Because of some of his traits, he can deal bonus damage. So, like, the
Yeah, I
only
never
person that would have
resisted
stayed standing, probably from Fireball, depending on what you guys had, was of spells available for like absorb elements. I think that you would have had.
I would have been out of the room as well.
You would have been out of the room. Fluffy probably would have survived on the amount of health that he was.
And I've got
But I
advantage
would
on
say-
Is it a dex save?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've
I
got
would-
advantage on dex save, so yeah.
But I would say probably Lyndall and Azoth both would have gone down to that.
Yeah, and that may have died.
Died.
May have died.
Yeah. Yeah.
Twice.
Like that was his next move, but you stopped the reaction, so he couldn't survive.
And I tackled him so he couldn't do it earlier as well.
Yeah, that tackle was so cool as well.
The fact that you tackled and stopped him from casting it that turn, I was like, no.
I can't believe it went
That's
off.
so
such a good
well
move.
I was
done.
blinded as well.
Yeah, blinded as well. That's so
Run into the
crazy.
wall first.
Very well played.
Yeah.
18 and a 20 on that roll, wasn't it, or something like that?
Yeah.
16 and a 17, yeah.
16 and a 7.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's weakened as well, so even at his worst, he's the MVP.
No,
Yeah,
Azoth's
that's
the
nuts.
MVP with his war. What was
Well,
it?
his
War of
reaction
attrition?
cult fanatic death was pretty good as well.
That was
Arms
sick.
of the-
Arms of
Hellish
the
Rebuke,
Hard,
yeah.
And that
Hellish
Hellish,
Rebuke,
that
that was
Hellish
sick.
Rebuke was so good.
I've been
Just
waiting for that one.
one shot that
You cast it at level 2?
stupid. That was
that
level
what you-
3.
3.
Everything
Level
I
three.
cast is level 3.
Mm.
As a warlock, it's just.
Oh, I was going to ask you, Dale, when I cast Misty Step, Hunter's Mark, stuff like that, does that use a spell slot for me?
So I believe it doesn't. You get 1 cast per day, and then it starts using spell slots.
On each spell, or just one spell overall, and then each one?
Both of those. So you get a free cast of each of those per
Ah,
rest,
okay, gotcha.
Then you start using it.
So the only one I've used so far is Tasha's, and that's my spell slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I am out of literally everything.
Yeah, we need a long rest. Bad.
I think that was a good couple of engagements to like push you
Oh,
That
guys.
was
yeah.
fun.
That was close. That
I
was
definitely
close.
Man.
felt like I had to think about like when I was gonna do what.
Oh yeah, because we're all low on health, we're all low on spell slots. Fluffy's got no strength.
0.
It's like I'm low on arrows now as well because I've been
Negative
like checking my arrows as well. Oh man, we're rough.
2 sessions in a row where I thought I might actually lose my character.
Yeah. I would have been.
Gotta keep them on their toes.
I can't believe I took the only damage I took was from that reaction from that Oracle 2 of the
14
force damage. The
Force
14.
damage.
Yeah,
I
that's
deal
force
6, and she deals
You
14
slapped her.
back to me.
What was that? Because it wasn't like Armor of Agathis or anything. It would have been cold damage.
Blessing of the Gods.
Whee.
It's what,
Yeah,
you, what you get for being an oracle.
Yeah, right. You punch them and they punch back double. What was the no?
Yeah, what the fuck
Is it a
Bless
dice?
do?
It's like
per
Bless
melee
is-
attack.
It's the opposite of Bane, I think.
But yeah, plus 4
Plus
to all
1d4
checks
to attack rolls and ability checks.
and ability checks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Saving
Over and
throws, I
over.
think.
Always.
yeah.
Yeah.
While
It's
spells
for
are-
it's not concentration.
concentration.
though?
It's
It is
concentration. So yeah, if the person takes damage.
Same as Bane is. It's like it's just the opposite of Bane.
I can't believe I almost got one shot in the first turn if I didn't uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
If one of us
figured-
Was he?
I
Was he
figured
there
your
the entire
invisibility
time?
was going to be rough to deal
He
with.
walked over. He walked over to me.
Oh, he walked over to me. Okay.
I can't believe that fear went off on him of all people. That was perfect.
Well, if
That
it
was
was going to land
actually
on somebody
perfect.
better, that it landed on him than anyone
No, I
else.
know,
No
but
way.
like-
There were quite a
Retrospect.
there were quite a
I
few
can
things that
believe
went
that.
had to go our way for it to
Yeah,
work.
we die. I think.
Honestly, I was waiting for the freaking dog to bust through at
Yeah.
the worst
I
time.
thought it was going to be
Yeah.
And we were
You
just
said you are
No.
I kept rolling for it, but he just kept rolling garbage, and I was like, well, I guess he's just not getting through the door.
you like asked us what our passive perception was once or whatever mid kind of combat. Was Vyas trying to fucking open that door? Because
No, he was
No,
moving.
Vyas was standing next to you, and it was
Oh,
whether or not you realized.
Yeah.
I thought because like when you said that, I'm like he's beeline to the door while we're all busy, and he's going to try to open it and keep going and lose us, or he knows there's a dog
The,
dead. Let
the
it
fact
loose.
that you guys locked the
Is why I
door
ran to the door.
specifically with the amulet, I guess yeah. There's. You guys would have noticed it. I didn't really say anything. The door seemed to seal when you closed it with the amulet.
Mm.
So when we
Like, it's-
originally lockpicked it, it wouldn't have been amulet sealed.
Like if you tried to just relock it with like a
It
pick,
wouldn't have been, yeah.
it wouldn't have done it.
Good call.
Oh,
Wow.
well, you know.
Certain properties
Good.
that I gave. That I
Okay,
gave
so
it.
what's the invisibility spell? What school is it? Is it in?
Illusion, I believe.
Illusion. Trying to work out how I can learn that.
I'm pretty sure you can just
Crafting
learn
get
it. It's a
blessed.
level 2 spell.
Yeah, it's a
Someone
level
get
2.
blessed. Someone get blessed.
I think I actually can get bless.
Pretty sure I can.
Dad was like, no, don't get bless. Bless
I mean, you
and
guys
Bane
have
on
to
our time.
You guys have to remember the dice, not me, so go for it. Have
That's
bless.
true.
You give us blessed. We'll don our fucking coats, the stars, whatever.
Yeah, I can. It's enchantment, which is
That
one of
helped
the ones I
a
don't learn.
lot. I'm so glad I saved that.
I'm so glad you put yours on and then started everything before I get a chance to go.
And then totally didn't lead to the fact that Azoth went down twice.
I didn't want to. I just didn't want to waste a turn.
You could have put it on.
I have no bonus
Action
action
Yeah,
stuff.
I know.
Action economy is hard.
Yeah, especially with the cloak.
I should have done it, but now that was a lesson
Nah,
learned.
you were fine. I have heals for days. It's fine.
Thanks for jumping on.